right, chat. Are you excited for another exciting episode of the Rotgoons?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, bring it back. Bring it back.
It took it a while. I told the press multiple times on the stream. They go like, go. I'm pressing the button. I'm like, why do you fail me this time?
Let me do the bit. Let me do the bit.
Yeah, now the answer's gonna look all weird. Sorry, YouTube people. I failed you. That's what the problem with doing everything live. You have to make sure everything's perfect.
I can make it worse.
Yeah?
I mean, that is a talent that you have.
I was waiting for you to say like the worst slur possible. like,
Oh, not the slurs.
it's like that.
I can make it worse. Hold on.
It's
I
like
can make it worse.
you know the magical spell to summon your band screen. Go.
Oh no, I'm just making it visually look worse for YouTube viewers right now.
I hate you.
There we go.
Perfect.
My eye twitched. But no, hi everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Rotgoons. I hope you guys have been having an absolutely lovely weekend, weekday, your single day, whole month, or whole entire year. Hope you've been doing absolutely wonderful. I'd like to remind you all that that we really appreciate it when you come over to the live streams and stuff, listen to us on podcasts, or watch us on YouTube, all under Narrative Declaration name. Thank you guys so much for supporting us there. But of course, we're here to play some Pathfinder 2nd Edition and continue through the Underwood with our intrepid gooners here. And I would like to introduce you to the players who make this campaign as entertaining and as awesome as it is always, starting off with Minerva.
That's me. Hello, everyone. My name is Minerva, aka Party Demoness on all socials. I'm a silly little VTuber and artist, and I am playing Grey Crocus today, the Null Ranger.
And then, of course, we have our ghoulish cult leader, Cabal.
Hello, I'm Cabal, your favorite frightening caffeinated cult leader and hooded heart host here on the petrified, terrifying purple platform of Twitch.tv. And I am playing the ghostly magus, master of sword and sorcery, Tellem Shabura.
Of course, we have our resident little guy, Beetle, played by Froggy. I destroyed your
Good
thing.
time zone. Hello. I'm Froggy. I'm a professional artist and a live 2D breaker and a variety streamer here on Twitch. But you can find me on all the other social media platforms under the same handle of Froggy Lock. Today, I will be playing Beelzebub, the level 7 Kobold Investigator. Are we still level 7?
Yes.
Level 7
I
Kobold Investigator.
I like how chat also said, and a professional problem.
Oh, right. Okay. So that's
Wait, is that for me or is that for Froggy?
That's usually Minerva's shtick.
Yes.
I'm not trying to impede on anybody's brand. And what do you mean by that?
You could be my problem, Froggy. I love you.
I'm not a problem. I'm not a problem.
I remember when Froggy was problematic.
I'm not problematic.
The thing we got to exterminate the problem, SaltyJub.
That's me. I am SaltyJub, and I play as the Exterminator Extraordinaire.
Wait, what?
A man who fights barehanded with his bare fists. Hart. He's a funny rock guy who is also on fire sometimes. And he can spawn potatoes. He's a level 7 kineticist. And he controls earth and wood.
But then the Fire Nation attacked.
There was a part of me who wanted to lead in, going like, control what kind of what? Which one? Looks at you with a horse face. Which one?
I turn to you, and I turn to you. I stare right into your soul, and I say, "You know which one."
Oh.
But at the time we needed Hart the most, the Potato Mancer vanished.
No!
That's so sad.
Of course, there's
I
a lot
miss
of questions. There's a lot of questions what happened to Greg. A lot of questions what's happening to your friends up above. from last time you left off. And of course, I'll be able to tell you because I'm your host and game master for the evening. I'm Zorn the Bear. You can find me everywhere there. And of course, if you're new to the streams or you're listening on podcasts or watching YouTube, wondering what are the bars underneath the players, and you're new to everything, or you probably hopped to this episode randomly, those are hero point bars. Basically, people in Twitch, we still haven't got it figured out for YouTube because YouTube's API is very weird and all this other stuff. Basically, people who donate bits in follow the instructions, they can do exclamation point bits or hero points, exclamation point hero point or hero points. And pretty much people can do a hashtag in the character's name, and their donation will go into a pool. It takes 2,500 bits to fill it up, which is like $25. We do it that way just to make sure people can't just flood them with hero points, because with hero points, they can re-roll D20s, and it helps them avoid inevitable doom. But of course, the balancing factor is if they roll a natural 1, they can't re-roll it, just to make sure all of your support doesn't completely unbalance everything. But of course, you can also further mess up the players by giving me, the game master, directly hero points, which I turn into villain points, and I could re-roll monsters, attack rolls, and things like that to try and kill our heroes. So if you want to kind of mess with things, you can do that, or you go to patreon.com/narrative declaration, and with our $5 tier, you can submit a complication. So on those natural ones, basically bad things happen to our players. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Ribbit.
those.
Live
I look
and learn.
I look forward to the return of the ghost fly, the most surprisingly lore relevant moment ever in this campaign.
I can't wait for someone to go through every single episode and make a supercut of every nat one we've ever gotten ever. Oh wait, I think someone already did that. Yeah, someone already did that. 2 people did that, I believe, actually.
It was after the episode where your hubris was just like, we've rolled so many ones in the past. There can't be any more left.
There
and then you
can't be
rolled
any
3
more
ones
left.
in a row.
That's what you get.
Speaking of getting things, I'm going to be gracious today. Most of us we had a pause for a little bit. It's been like a good chunk of time since people remember what's been going on. Everyone's been very busy, especially since we've been bashing our heads against Kingmaker. I'm going to give everyone a hero point at the start of the session. If you're already at max, then you don't get anything.
It's okay.
I'm suspicious.
I'm also suspicious.
And I would like to.
Why are you being so nice?
Oh, no.
Hostile GM! Hostile GM! Hostile GM!
Kingmaster's giving us
Back
stuff.
the fuck off, Soren! Put the D20 down! Put it on the ground!
Speaking of the ground, you fell through it last time. Last time we heard about this particular arc in this episode of Rotgoons, you found yourself. Oh my God, why is that music on?
I don't know, but I like it.
Hold up. I got it. We're going to do this one. There you go.
Oh, I like that one.
We'll do that one later.
Okay.
This happens when you do everything live. When you press a button, it doesn't do what you want to do. So last time we left our intrepid band of adventurers, they fell far, far underneath the ground. After dealing with the blacksmith's house, they come upon various interesting characters. Some of the shrooms and other delvers that they have now been learning have been scattered around. They're looking for someone or something sent down deep under the ground by someone named Shadowtail. This mysterious character has apparently sent these delvers down deep underneath the surface of the city of Outset, looking for someone or something. And of course, our intrepid band of goons have found them and have been helping them out. After going through various watery caverns and dealing with the fey creatures underneath, they found themselves in the Underwood, a mystical forest deep underneath the city, and they have been dealing with all of its trials and tribulations. After dealing with some rotten Leshys folk and beginning to sail down the river, they find themselves meeting various obstacles at their little boats that they have commandeered near the coast, to where there's no longer allowing them passage forward. So, with them trying to find a new way to try to get out of the Underwood and get back to the surface so they can see all their friends and family, they hop out of the boats, begin to investigate around the woods, and now we meet our adventurers walking through the woods trying to find a way out. Of course, I'd like to ask everyone here as pretty much to paint the scene for you, because last episode, you all pretty much like took the boats and went down the stream, just as a reminder. You all were just trying to find any way out of here because the exit way that you thought you could immediately go to that the Delvers established was crushed because the big earthquake or kind of like seismic event crushed a whole bunch of entryways and shifted the rock around. So a lot of things just no longer were available. So now you've, last we left off, you decided to sail down like the streams and the river here in the Underwood. And as pre-established, you've now probably set up your boat somewhere because you saw some obstacles in your way, either it be rocks or anything else. Would all of you like to do me a perception check to kind of see what is around?
Sure.
Sure
I can
thing.
do a check of the perception.
Can I add
Oh,
my pursue a lead modifier since we're looking for a way out?
sure thing.
We're following the water to find our way out of this hole, this hell hole.
I rolled a nat 20 for a total of 36.
Nice.
Damn, nice!
I rolled a 9 for a total of 20.
I rolled a total of 28.
I've rolled a total of a 16. I'm occupied.
You see around you that you're still in the same forest that you were before, but of course, you've been hearing loud thumps in the distance, still far away, but you do know or do remember some knowledge that you gained before that there is a hag that lives inside of this forest.
Oh
And
boy.
You've no idea if she is a friend or foe, but people have recommended that out of all the people who would know a way out of here, it could be her. And either you're out to go look for her or to try to find your own way out. Gray, you smell something with your null senses. Something similar that you smelled before. You smell something more mushroomy. And you haven't seen a lot of mushrooms since you left the cave. Like mushrooms and cut wood and lovely flowers and things like that. Something more present than before.
Something structured.
Yes.
She's going to start leading the group toward that direction. She's like, hey, it smells like campfire almost.
What should we shouldn't be
And
going towards it then?
flowers.
Flowers!
Yeah, hang back a little bit. I'll scout ahead.
Yeah, because, hey, there's a hag out here. Soft reminder as Greg's walking away. There's a hag out here. Reminder! We don't want to run into the hag. No hags
You
are
don't
good.
have to yell, Beetle.
It's made up. There are no good hags. They're all evil. Just ask Hart.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
some
just-
of them could be good. You hear the knight that you saved before that was encased in
that's
amber, and the boats kind of hearing you as you're on the side of the stream there, going like, "We'll secure the boats here, not fear friends, and make sure our broken friend here is well taken care of. Of course, would you like to take all companions here?" And he motions to Shum and Wello.
Well, if you guys are staying nice and safe here away from a hag, you should probably keep Shum and Willow safe here as well.
Very well, we shall do so. And you
Yeah,
see
that's what I
Shum will
thought.
look at you all and go, "Shoo."
Yeah, you stay safe, okay? You
Sure.
make sure that Garvin and Nova Death, you make sure that they stay safe. Everybody stay safe, okay?
Yeah, Shum.
Yeah, Shum. It's all on you, Shum.
If the hag appears, it's up to you to make sure they don't turn into soup.
That's right. Soup, Shum. Soup.
Shum. At the point, Shum just pulls out a gun. Just
Shum is Pac-Man.
Who gave
Schumers.
the blicky? What the hell?
Dude! Yeah! Let's go!
assume Raxid, like his little beady eyes furrow. Just-
Yeah.
Does the small shoe on top of his head also pull out the gun?
Yeah,
It's a
tiny
little
one.
tinier gun.
A
Just-
tiny gun.
Yeah.
He's about to pop a mushroom cap in somebody.
Yeah.
Shut up! Shut
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
So after
I like
one,
that.
they end my life.
Oh, what do I roll?
Roll for gun.
Roll to end your life, yeah.
So Gray, you you begin to scout ahead, and what you notice, like further, like as you kind of go down the stream and stuff, you notice that there is a bridge that is in front of you. It's a decently well maintained bridge, nothing that was like left here on eons and was there to rot away. It seems to have been like not of recent construction, but it's definitely an older bridge, but definitely something that is in active use.
She's gonna run her paws along the ropes and try and feel along like just how actively this bridge has been used, because it looks like it's maybe like someone uses this at least once a day. At least once or twice a day. That's what she's sniffing around for, and she's gonna go across the bridge and see just where it goes.
I will switch things around for you all to go to a new scene.
Here we are.
That's us.
That's you. That's you right there.
It's us. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, look at the little particles. Oh.
Hey, Beetle, how much do you want to bet there's a troll under that bridge?
I'll bet you a doubloon.
Damn, I'll pick you up on it.
I assume the rest of the party catches up with Gray.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As you guys arrive, you find yourself breaking through a tree line. You see that there's a bridge that kind of goes more to an elevated position. You see to the left and right of you a stream that continues on, and you know further down on the east side of this stream, you know that your boats are far further up ahead, you know, blocked by rocks or the other bits there. But of course, that is what you currently see.
I draw my crossbow.
You pull out your cat.
Immediately. This bridge looks like it's gotten some use out of it, but it's really well maintained for it being down here.
Yeah, no offense to the mushroom people that we kicked the tar out of, but I don't think they are familiar with this kind of infrastructure.
No, I don't think so.
It's probably the hag. We should probably turn back.
Beetle. We don't have
No,
a
I
lot of
think
options
Beetle's-
right now.
I mean, I think Beetle's maybe we should hear him out. Maybe, yeah, I think Beetle's smart and we should perhaps listen to him. Yeah. Heart's knees are bent inward. And he is like holding his hands together and his shoulders are like very high up.
So, Beetle's family live inside of a library and may maintain it as a side hustle. Has Beetle read any stories about hags that have not eaten children and like stolen your second wife and like
Yeah.
taken a bite out of every fish you catch? Like, has he read any stories about good hags? Can I do like a...
So recall knowledge check. Roll me in occultism.
Okay. Can I add pursue a lead? Can I add keen recollection?
Yes.
Yippee! Woo! Oh, thank God. Okay, that's a total of 22.
We roll of a 22. Tellem was able to get this information last time, and you kind of come to the same conclusion as Tellem, that you know that there are hags out there, like those are evil, some that will affect people in various ways. There are hags who are more peaceful, who just simply just want to achieve an objective and leave people in peace. But of course, if they get in the way, they'll just ruin their lives. There are some that are nice, but the most thing, any time that you would meet a hag, you would be alarmed and you would be protective, because more often than not, they'll be more hostile, but they're not necessarily evil by nature, but vast majority of them do become cruel.
Confirmed. Rotgoon hags nicer than Pathfinder hags.
I mean, like the bar was already so low you could barely pass a sheet of copy paper under it. Exactly. So I mean,
you know what? This bridge actually reminds me. I did read one book about a guy who lost his hat in the river, and a hag was crossing a bridge, and she fished it out of the water for him. So, and she didn't eat him, or eat his babies, or eat his cows. So,
but you cursed him, right?
I don't think so. It just kind of happened as a side character in the book, but it was it was a bunch of true stories, allegedly. So maybe the hag will probably be like hostile and mean as we approach, but she might be okay. Maybe we'll just like go in with your guard up. It's not an old lady. It's a crazy fey creature. Yeah.
Listen, if we don't go in swinging, we should be fine.
Okay.
So are we crossing over the bridge, like, at the moment, or are we about to cross over it, or have already crossed over it?
I think we're about to.
Yeah, you're about to. No, you guys have not gone over yet.
So Tellem like, he's facing the group, and he's, like, floating backwards, and he has his arms out, and he's like, you also have to realize that the underground is vast. You know, even this forest itself is probably expands on for untold tracks. Like, the chances we're going to run into the hag here searching for a way out is very, very implausible. It's highly unlikely it's going to happen anyways. So what are we afraid of? As like he's like floating towards the bridge.
We're the protagonists, Tellem. Beetle looks into the camera.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Gray just looks at Beetle. She's what?
Don't worry about it.
I knew that Beetle was just Kobold Deadpool the entire time.
He's Canadian. Makes sense.
He is. He's Canadian.
Not the fourth wall.
He shoots people.
Tellem pops into the frame, slaps Beetle, and like, stop breaking dimensions.
Well, right, I think Tellem should go across the bridge first. He can sense if it's cursed.
Yeah, Tellem. Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah, sure. That's part of my fucking ghost powers.
Yeah,
you can't be cursed twice, right?
Let me check with my ghost eyes to see if I can see anything with this. Oh, those nails are old as shit. So yeah, I'll cross like the middle of the bridge.
Do you feel more cursed?
Tellem like stops, turns around slowly and dramatically, stares directly at Beetle. It's just like a little bit more every day, and he turns around and he keeps floating.
As you turn around, roll me a perception check.
Oh shit!
A troll grapples you from the knee.
We're gonna put Timkins you.
I rolled a total of a 27.
Yes, suck it, troll.
You notice splashing underneath.
Off. There's a troll under the bridge.
I didn't mean it. Sir. What a joke.
It was a joke. Sorry.
It was funny. It was a really good joke. In fact, I stole it.
No, wait.
Salty, did you just get me troll huntered?
I think you're dead.
Oh, no shit! I'm a ghost.
I didn't mean to.
Guess what? When I'm quadruple dead, I'm haunting you first.
I'm sorry. I'm streaming. As soon as I see a bridge, I go, haha, troll. What?
I'm gonna be the type of ghost that nobody else can see, and I'll sit over your shoulder. I'm like, you shouldn't eat that bread. It's probably gone moldy.
No,
that bread's going to make you fat.
Oh no! You're already over your carb intake.
No.
Better
So-
not eat that cheese.
No, stop.
The thing that you notice, Tellem, as the
Yes.
water is rushing underneath the bridge, you notice that there are a pair of eyes
Oh, fuck
just
you.
under the surface of the water looking up at you. And what you see is a small creature, a small leaf-like creature, as I try to grab its art for you. One second. As
Monkey noises from-
as monkey arrives in campaign.
The little icon
Suddenly
appeared, and
monkey.
I'm
Here it is. As a little creature, the little creature is looking up at you. The creature does not know that you have noticed it yet. It's thinking that it's completely stealth. But you see it's looking up at you.
It's so cute. It's
Is
so cute.
Is it acting like it's hostile, or like it's trying to lay an ambush? Like as Tellem like floats along, like side eyes it like inconspicuously.
You can tell it's with your roll of a 27. You can tell that it is curious about you, as if it is keeping watch. You know, you feel that it is more scared of you than you are of it.
All right. Can I? Can I roll a? I don't know. Like I don't have like nature. Like can I roll like an occultism check, a knowledge occult to see if I know what it is? Recognize it.
Nature would give you a lot more information if you do have it, but if you do not, arcane and occultism could give you something, but not as much as you're hoping.
It's clearly a cutie pie.
I have neither one of those. I'm gonna roll the cultism because this is a more whimsical creature.
Yeah, you are free to
Get,
call
like-
upon your allies who might have the skills to help you out.
Tellem is also trying to like not alert it
okay.
at the moment, so I got a total of a 26.
I saw that one and I
on occultism.
clenched.
Yeah, no, yeah, I saw it too. I was like,
Well, a roll of a 26, you see that this is a seaweed leshy. This one apparently is taking up residence inside of the stream here, going up and down. And another thing you'll notice now, if you can look down, you see this thing has a fish in its mouth.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, eat your little fishy.
would I know if they speak Fae?
Yes. You'll know, like, for that question, you'll know they'll know Common, Fae, and kind of various other languages and stuff.
Okay. Tellem like stops as he's crossing the bridge, and he like looks like he's looking around, and then he like will casually look over and wave at it, and briefly, and just like he's continuing along, like he's not trying to present himself as like hostile, like he's just like, oh, I've noticed you, but like, oh, you're fine. Eat your fish.
As you wave at it, you'll see it'll pop its head up above the water. And you'll hear the voice down below going like, You're not here with her, are you?
Tellem will stop, and he like leans over the edge and like just folds his arms like on the railing. He's like, her? I'm afraid I don't know who you're speaking of.
Would we'd be seeing this at this rate, right?
It's like you can see that Tellem's interacting with something. So if you want to come up, I think you should be fine.
Oh, mermaid!
You see it sheepishly kind of like ducks under the water and again pops back up at a location slightly more away. But
Dude, Beetle, mermaids don't exist.
Look! That's a mermaid!
Dude, that's not a mermaid.
It's so cute!
Hello.
it's like
Hi, mermaid! Hi!
You see this thing is now over-simulated.
Oh
Puts this little web things up to its head and goes like, eh. But she'll look at Tellem to answer Tellem's question. Say like, you're not with the witch?
And Tellem like narrows his eyes and is like, no, do you mean the one that travels in a wagon?
And you see the Leshys will fervently nod yes. Like,
No, does she frequent these parts?
He's like, she's the witch of the Underwood, and we try our very best to try to stay hidden from her. So usually we, collapse this bridge and let the fishes eat their bodies to make sure they don't get inside the village. But
What?
But you don't seem to be with
Village?
the witch.
We're hoping our best to avoid any confrontations with witches or more hostile individuals. We're actually looking for a way out.
Yeah, we're from above ground.
Of the Underwood and a return to the surface. If you would happen to know anyone that could assist us?
Oh, well, maybe Mossbeard can help you.
Who's Mossbeard?
Mossbeard?
Oh, he helps lead the village up ahead. Just
Huh?
tell him Leslie sent you, and it's okay.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Lizzie.
And she'll swim closer up to the bridge, and she'll put a little snail shell just like right on top of it, and say like, just give him this, or else he might eat you.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Understandable. Thank you very much, Leslie.
Like she
I'd
nods.
like to not be eaten.
She nods, and we'll go back under the surface. You'll see her kind of like swim away as she like descends down into it.
Wow,
What a nice young lady.
she's so cute.
What a nice salad.
What a nice salad.
How fast do you think she swims?
Really fast. Mermaids are fast.
Mermaids don't exist.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
was a mermaid. That's a mermaid.
Tellem like has his arms folded and he's got a hand in front of his veil. Like he wants to say something to the beetle, and then he's just like, you know what? No.
Just let it go.
Yeah, mermaids. Very interesting.
Yeah, Grail just like
but-
go up to go up here to like continue going across the bridge, and she'll just like reach over to like semi pat Tellem because she knows her hand's gonna go through. So she just like does the motion, just like there, buddy. It's okay. There.
You can tell a mermaid's a mermaid by the way that it is.
Okay.
Hart has a discussion. with
Roll my
Beetle about how
acrobatics
mermaids
check to
aren't
pick
real.
up the snail shell token. I pick up the snail shell token and
Okay.
carry it
Do
along
you?
with us. Yes.
Do you?
Yeah, because I need to get a what is it? I think it's 15 or 20 on acrobatics to interact with
Oh,
things.
you do. Good
Yes.
job.
Yes, I'm learning to be
Yay.
corporeal-ish.
Woohoo!
Wait, you need to be the DC 15.
I think it's a DC 15.
If
Or
it's
is it
the
a 20?
DC 15, you have plus 14. You automatically do it now.
Oh, well, shit. Wait.
Unless you
Really?
roll a 1.
You're
Yeah, unless
evolving.
I roll a 1. Evolving. I'm gonna turn into
Dun
Megaline. That's my next evolution.
You're going so strong.
So Tellem,
Somebody exposed me to a ghost stone.
as you
Yeah.
lean down to grab the shell and you stand up, and you look further past the bridge to the north, you do see the village. Do you see the village up ahead, as there's a sill and walls in the way, apparently?
What a village. There's like 2 buildings.
Wow.
My immersion. Use your brain. Play pretend.
That's like, I like to imagine like someone like physically comes in and like visually comes in, like it like visually makes like a 3D printed area and stuff, and everything. Like, oh, here's the village, and they only can afford to put like a couple huts on the map, and someone goes, "It's not a real village. A village is like 10 huts with a banner and a church and all this other stuff." And the game master looks over to that person and be like, "Go fuck yourself." How's that sound?
Where's the church?
Soren, where's all of the animal tokens, dude?
Where are the animal tokens?
Where's the guy with the cabbage cart? Where's the marketplace? Where's the established government?
Soren.
I only count 20 chicken tokens. That's kind of underpopulated.
The fucking peasants
The
are going to
village will
survive
not
this
be able
winter.
to sustain themselves with only 20 chickens.
Go about the economy of the shit, and I would just look at you and be like, "Go fuck yourself." How's that sound? Have you go read a Game of Thrones book? You'll never be done. Take that, asshole.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
But of course, as you begin to enter inside of the village, you notice that there are several of the citizens that are inside. And you see some of them are new of your coming, as they seem to have been warned about you before, but you see various Leshys inside. Some of them come out. You see 2 sunflower Leshys who look like humanoid little sunflowers, just kind of like wiggle at you or so in curiosity. There's like 2 of the heads just kind of like circle like owls looking at you. You see another one that looks like a flytrap Leshy, now coming behind a tree, kind of being curious of you all. The one that is very spiky with very spiky, looking like a cactus Leshy, kind of like just grumpily looks at you all. And you see one that looks like a bit like a jack-o'-lantern one, but he's a gourd Leshy farther into the back.
We must protect the boy.
Oh my god! It's so cute!
Please tell me the jack-o'-lantern Leshy is the tallest and spindly.
Yes.
Yes!
He's the king of the pumpkin patch.
He's the king!
The king of the pumpkin patch.
I can't believe I get to play through Lalu's backstory.
Something tells me we should have brought Shoom.
Yeah, that might have been a good idea.
Fucked up now.
But don't worry, I can speak different languages thanks to the guy in my head.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So I could probably speak sunflower.
Just don't piss them off. Before we even have a chance to go say hello to Mossbeard.
Well, why don't you go say hello first then if you're so worried about it?
I
It's
think
because I don't have the shell, and also I don't speak Fae.
I think Tellem should do it.
He's like standing back there. He's got like the shell token and looks at Hart as Hart suggests. It's like Tellem should go do it, and he's like, "Really? You want the spooky ghost to go do it?" It's like the look that he gives. He gives Hart. It's like, you want the undead, unnatural like entity that's tied to the mortal plane through unresolved greed to be the diplomat. Okay.
Hey,
Hart looks back at you with the wisdom of a coconut.
The wisdom of a coconut?
And he replies with, yeah.
So he just like pinches the bridge of his visors. He's like,
yeah, go get him, champ, since I'm gonna offend people.
I never said that.
Since I'm gonna offend people.
Tellem will
I
float
never said
through
that.
Beetle, and he'll be like, it wouldn't be the first time.
I've never offended anyone!
Side eye, side eye, side eye.
Beetle, that's not true.
What? Name one person.
Croc.
That doesn't count. I said a person.
Ah.
I
Did
get
you just
it.
say something?
Reptile on reptile discrimination.
Losers
Tellem
are people.
will slowly like float forward, and he'll like wave to everyone. He's like, "Hello, how are you doing? A wonderful day to you." And I'm like,
2 sunflower Flashies will kind of like hold each other as if like slightly scared and and kind of like do a little dance. Like you might think like it might look like, oh, they're doing a dance, but to them it's like a reactionary thing.
Yeah, they're like making them. It's like when the cat walks sideways. It's when a cat jumps up and starts walking sideways.
Um,
They're welcoming us with a dance. Wow.
Tellem like glances over his shoulder and will actually like squat down, like do like, you know, like, oh, this isn't how you should talk to short people, but he'll actually like do that, or put like his hands on his knees and he'll like show the token to him and it's like, would you tell me where is Mossbeard?
They kind of look at each other and do a whoosh, 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 whoosh. Then they look back at you, and you see two leafy hands will kind of point over to the building to the north.
Oh, they're creepy twins. I see.
And you will see, and on as if on cue, you will see the famed Mossbeard come out.
Yeah.
With a couple
big
of guards,
boy!
with a couple of leaf Leshys flanking him to the sides. And you'll see this guy see this Leshy as like a whole beard of moss, basically coming from his.
Oh, is his name
mouth.
Mossbeard and not Mossberg?
You'll see.
I'm waiting for the seed pod shotgun to people.
Yeah.
Cracks a pine cone.
It's
So
okay.
This is what it looks like.
I've used Seed Pod. He'll probably miss.
So as you approach, several of the other Leshys will kind of like look at each other, just not knowing exactly who you are or why you're here. They're very apprehensive, but
Yeah.
if you've been allowed to be let through, you know, they're not initially, you know, going to defend their village. They're just curious as to why you're here. But of course, it's kind of more like leaned over, kind of like the old man plant of the village, with a big mossy beard with flowers and various things adorning on it. Is like the character art is kind of like a monster, like he's holding like a sling with a spike thing. Like for him, he's holding a king. He's like the village elder in comparison. To a lot of things. And he comes over and he's like, "Man, what you thought about you gonna do in my village?"
He's Boomhauer.
What you all doing here in my village?
Go on to leave.
To leave will bow and he'll be like, respected elder.
I
Flea will present the token and it's like, we are travelers and we are actually seeking a way to the surface. And we hope to impose on you, but for a moment to see if you know a way in which we can return to said surface.
At the showing of the shell, the two sunflower Leshys will look at it and they'll look at each other and coo in a way like, "Hoo, yee, hoo, yee," and then like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. And you see in less of a more apprehensive shake, it's more of a happy shake.
I love them.
And you see
I love Leshys.
and you see they back off a little bit from you. And go, "No, I'm seeing that you like going through down there. You got a goddamn live."
Yes, sir.
He's spitting facts.
Grace slowly looks at Beetle like hoping for a translation.
Down, then dropping on it, on the water, and down, come on in, man, honey, you.
Hey, you make it on me.
Tellem knows the language.
Gray kind of is just looking slowly at Beetle like, can we get a translation?
The elder was saying that Leshys has let us through. It did not collapse the bridge on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if, as I said, we could beg to impose on you for a moment to drink of your wisdom on how we could
Yeah, I got a
no
little
longer invade your space.
Yeah, you won't know how to get out here.
We would prefer to, yes.
Not a lot of people get out here if we don't get out here.
What? You don't choose to live here?
That's right, we like it here. We like that little lean. Way better than up there. They try to turn us into salads up there. We don't like that. So instead of
Yeah,
them turning
no,
us into salads, done eat us. We eat them.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, do you want some cheese?
I swear to God, if you spontaneously develop the ability to manifest cheese at will, I'm going to scream.
Have cheese is not an element.
Look, I don't know. For all you could, you'd be like, I'm a kineticist. I manifest a cheese platter.
That's right, baby. Here we go.
You can't do that to me, Salty. I'm way too
You're like
light.
a
I get
mage.
excited.
You're like a mage in WoW, just like, here you go. Here's a meal.
Spawn entire wheels of cheese from Skyrim.
So, and I wish to now to declare that there is a cheese plane.
I can't believe Hart is the Dragonborn.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love the cheese plane.
We know
No,
a couple
Hart
ways
would-
to get back up to the surface, though.
You do?
Yeah, we know a couple ways, but some dummy decided to go here and rock the rock. And so now we don't know no way, no work. But we could show you a couple ways, though.
Somebody did what to a rock?
I'll tell you when you're older.
What did
We
you
will turn
say?
around, and apparently there was a more concise way to the surface, but it has been collapsed by, I do believe, rocks, and there are
Ugh.
alternative ways, but probably less traversable.
Well, that's fine. You're a ghost, and we're ice. We can traverse.
Talim
We don't
like
have a lot
looks
of
down
options.
at Beetle and like tilts his head. It's like, it's okay, you're a ghost. It's like, oh yeah. All right. First the crocodile people, now the undead. All right.
I'm willing to listen to whatever options we have. We don't have a lot of them to begin with.
We gotta get out of here.
They will,
You know, you see Mossbeard will come up to you all. Some of the Leshys guards also approach. And as he begins to like, walk around and scrutinize you all, you know, just kind of walking around going, just making, he seems to be scoping you all out. And he'll come over to you, Hart, and go like, watch these.
He wants to know what cheese is.
Hart kneels down, and I want to offer him all of my rations. Because
All of
I
them?
can now, I can just make food now, Soren.
Oh,
Okay. He takes all your rations and he just looks at them
Yeah.
all like just wrapped up in cloth or whatever it is. He's like,
Yeah.
"Mm."
There's like dried meat. There's some sausages in there. Like maybe one taco, you know, for more protein. And of course,
some whey powder.
cheese.
Wave out.
Jeez.
See, Mossbeard will look over to the fly trap Leshy and call him, go, come on. And it'll come over like, ain't this? Just hands it over.
And then
You see the
So-
fly trap Leshy will just take one of his fly trap hands and just over the ration rag and like, we'll wait here in a couple weeks, see if it's poisonous.
Don't worry about it. So here's the fun bit, right? So living guys, some of the living guys, for some reason, not all of them, can like make milk. I don't know what that is, other than that people drink it. And then when you let that sit for a bit, if you let it sit with the right things in it, it turns into this. It's called cheese.
Or are you? He looks straight to Gray, just no longer interested in cheese.
Heart
interest is
talking
past.
about cheese to the flytrap one.
The poor flytrap one's been just kidnapped by casual conversation. I'm a Knoll. Hello, my name is Gray.
He kind of looks you up
She's-
and down. He's like, you ain't one of the wolves who walk.
She slowly looks to Beetle. She doesn't know
Nah,
what was just.
did not catch that one.
you look like one of those wolves that walk.
Oh,
The what?
the wolves that walk. I've never met a wolf that walks.
I don't want to meet a wolf that walks.
You know, like a mad
Perhaps
wolf.
The elder is referencing a lycanthrope.
Possibly,
Yeah,
but
we
I've
got
never
it.
quite met.
Got one of them big dogs. Got them when big dogs about way high. And he brings up his staff and he raises it up. And he's about 5-something feet, like 5.5 feet tall. You know, like he's not like a small Leshys. He's like very much bigger than the rest of them.
Huge.
And but he
versus
raises
rest
his
of them.
staff up to kind of indicate the height. And he talks about this. He emphasizes a huge wolf-like creature. He's like, yeah, you got a big boy, you got a big old dog, and kind of like big son of a bitch.
Are those around? They're around here.
Yeah, they hunting packs.
Oh no.
That's gonna be a problem for later.
Oh, I'm very jerky shaped.
You are, buddy.
I know, especially if I go straight. Like if I take my tail and I unbend it and I just go straight, I just look like a log of jerky.
Yeah, let's show him. Hart holds out his hand.
Yeah, Beetle gets in Heart's hands.
Hart will hold his hand straight out and wait for Beetle to just straighten.
Beetle just he just snaps straight. It's just a perfect line.
Hart puts his finger on Beetle's snoot and just flicks it once, and he goes boing.
Boing.
I can't believe that Beetle can transfigure himself into a freaking harpoon.
It's not about your size. It's about how you use yourself.
It's how rigid you can get.
It's about how rigid you can get,
Holy shit!
ladies.
It's a problem.
It's lasted for more than 4 hours. You should probably see a doctor.
Oh my god.
Something prom night.
See, Mossbeard will begin to poke at you, Beetle, like with his staff. We're gonna.
Some kind of dragon.
Why you got weird dong?
It's not weird.
You a dog?
I'm a kobold, but I was attacked as a child, and now I look like this.
He looks at Tellem and Hart and going like, "Why you got a weird dog?"
I'm a person.
Talib will like look at the elder and be like, I ask myself that every day and I have yet to find the answer.
He's my brother.
Mossbeard looks at you as soon as you say, "I'm a Percy." Like, you don't look like you got rights.
Oh my god, Mossbeard is a boomer.
How do you know about rights?
No, Mossbeard.
Now, what do you know? Pokes at Beetle again.
I'm a kobold.
He strokes his mossy beard in contemplation, trying to figure out what that is.
I'm a kobold, but the taffy puller got me.
All right. I determine you ain't part of the witch's minions.
No, we're trying to avoid the witch, actually.
All right. Make sure you don't eat them, y'all. And he will, he'll kind of wave around, and you will all notice that there have been vines growing underneath all of your feet. Just slowly but surely encroaching.
Guys.
Oh, that's cool.
You see
That's
it'll
not cool.
all rescind, and some of the sunflower Leshys will hold each other again and go, and they'll shake.
That's not cool.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, dude, I can do something like that.
We were
But I
almost
can't do
jerky.
it that big, dude.
You
Not
were
yet.
almost jerky.
Think about it, Beetle.
What?
I could probably learn to do that.
Oh my god.
When even Beetle is just like, no. So what are our options? How do we get out of here?
Yeah, what's the way that is difficult to cross?
He kind of strokes his beard a little bit. We're like, well, I mean, well, I'm going to help you out. You got to help us now.
Huh?
We help
Yeah,
people
for-
constantly.
For you, for me to help you out, you got to help us out.
Oh, I understood that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we help people all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, you
We
see,
do help people.
you see, problem we having, witches
Oh.
got bitches. And them bitches keep attacking us.
There's a
We-
coven.
Now, we don't like it when
Oh.
witch send things after us, because he tries to get us and take off folk. They start turning them into liquid.
Liquid.
Turning them into liquid?
They're
Is
extracting
she
their
juicing
fluids.
you?
She's juicing them.
Like a mosquito?
I can't believe the hag is on a juice cleanse.
Hey, hey.
This is going to help me maintain my girlish figure.
Yeah.
Good fucking
Leshy.
No.
They gave,
She bathes in the blood.
they gave her turned us into drinking the stuff that she drinks. And we don't like that.
Oh, I don't like that.
You know,
I wouldn't like that either.
That one lost their brother just a couple weeks ago, and he points to the fly trap, Leshy, to your right there.
Oh,
My condolences.
sorry.
And the one back
Yeah.
there that lost his singing band, and he kind of points back to the gourd
Hey.
Leshy, who is the pumpkin head.
His singing band.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they have an entire culture down here.
They're people.
They're people.
So,
and
Mossbeard,
them over there, their wedding got interrupted. All their entire family got eaten alive. Pretty much taken
The
all
whole
plucked up
family?
and turned into water.
That's
The whole
terrible.
family?
The two
Damn.
sunflower Leshies will droop.
No. I would die for them.
We got an old lady to kick.
Well, I mean, depending on how this goes, you might have your chance.
We should
Yay!
turn her into juice.
So, Mossbeard, question.
Yeah,
Since
my bear.
since you seemingly eat people and stuff like that, and you can do the same cool vine stuff that I can do, why don't you just do that to the witches
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
people?
There's too many of them. You see one time what them
Oh.
witches do? There's a lot of you folk, and he kind of points his cane at all of you. A lot of you folk go come down here, then a lot of you decide to come one with the earth. Now, problem is your body get left behind, and them witches take your body and make a move again. And then they stand on them bodies, and they come over here and they try to take us. And I ain't letting them take no more.
See.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Talim like just steeples his fingers in front of his veil and like narrows his eyes. He's like, I see.
That's the problem we having all here at the establishment. They keep taking us, and we don't want them to take no more. Them witches keep sending a whole bunch of you, a bunch of you messed up folk. And I gotta make sure you're not one of them minions. He starts poking at you and stuff. But of course, for you, Talim just goes through. Like
So wait,
your bitch don't fall off like these do.
are you having a problem with zombies on your lawn?
What are zombies?
The rotting remains
Oh my God,
of
it's
the dead that have been necromantically animated to rise again.
That's one nerd way to say it, but yeah, I guess that's it.
Well.
I love that he just called Talim a fucking nerd.
What
No
if we?
appreciation for an intellectual. Understood.
If we kill the witch, then will all the undead go back to being dead?
I don't know. Ask him. He points to Talim.
Looks at Talim.
The magic will eventually fizzle out if it is lower level magic, but if it is conducted through a more like extensive ritual, then no, the undead would simply be masterless at that point. It is probably a good idea to actually call the horde and then see if that can be a solution to the problem, because fighting the caster who is able to control a horde of undead is
Oh, right, yeah. No, yeah, she would just.
problematic.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, so then I think we've got a pretty good plan. We find where the undead horde is, and we light them all on fire. And then when they're all ash, we go and we fight the witch.
Beetle,
Yeah?
I don't think that lighting things on fire in a forest is a good idea.
No, but
Definitely
dead things
not.
burn up really fast.
Wait, you
That depends.
Unless they're a ghost.
you wanna help us out?
Yeah.
Well,
At this point, we don't have much of a choice.
Yep.
no good. Now we'll do this for you. You help protect our home.
Uh-huh.
You know, we'll gonna help you out by trying to get you back to the top.
Thank you.
Now we'll try to see a couple of little fellas and try to go around trying to find a way back up.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you.
All right, we gotta make a pact about it though, because if you break the pact, I eat your bones.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh.
And Beetle spits in his palm and holds it out.
Wait. Before
What?
we make said pact, we have some companions that have been left behind. One of them is very injured. Would they be able to
Oh, that's
take
right.
refuge here with you while we help solve your problem? One of them is a very apt combatant. He's a very brave knight. And two of them are, they are Leshys as well. So they should be able to get along well with the rest of the villagers.
And they ain't witches.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We're gonna make sure there ain't no witches minions and they good to stay.
All right. Yeah, that's great
Sounds
because
good
we
to
don't
me.
want the injured one dying, or he'll just add to the army that we have to kill.
Yeah. Just casually culling an undead army.
can do
Krieg's
it.
kind of like slumped. She's like, I'm tired.
Great.
See.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
The worst thing that can happen.
Skips
Like-
1 hour in the video.
Yeah, Talib looks like he's about to fucking lunge at heart.
Gray just like
Flashback to
raises a
Talib being
hand.
eaten by a horde of crystal zombies.
Gray
Nah.
raises a paw and just paps it against Heart's side. She's like, don't. Don't.
Okay.
All right, you gonna get your folks. Now normally, sometimes these things are kind of so randomly. So as long as you stay in the village, you help protect it.
Yeah.
You know, help us out so we can kind of break everything down and possibly move. And you do us good, and then we're gonna do you good.
Yeah, we'll do each other.
Yeah.
He just
Love
looks at you.
helping out.
You feel like there's an upward force from far above that's also looking through his eyes directly at you, and you feel that stare.
Oh, kind of brisk.
Do they like do
Should've-
the
should've worn pants.
zombies? Do the zombies come by like at a specific time, or do they come randomly?
Normally the signs is that it gets real foggy. And whenever the mushrooms light upon the ceiling, that's usually when they come out. They
Nighttime.
usually like to come around that point.
Well, let's set up a bunch of traps for when they come.
I can go back and like tell everyone, and you three can like start setting up the cool traps.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Actually, I think perhaps it might be more helpful if you were to assist with the setting of the traps, Heart,
Oh,
considering your
yeah.
natural
Heart.
inclination.
You made really crazy traps. Do you remember that big undead thing that was like sloshing around?
Oh, you mean these things? Hart spawns a statue of himself.
Yes! Make a bunch of those! Make a bunch of those!
Oh yeah, I can make a bunch of these.
And then I could get in the back and I could just... I could start shooting.
Yeah. Stop.
I don't
Stop
have a
just
lot of bullets left,
shooting.
though. Or arrows.
Hey, Mossbeard, do you have arrows?
By arrows, I mean bolts.
No.
Shit.
You think you can
Given
make 'em?
some time, I could perhaps produce some bolts.
Really? Because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he's counting and he loses count. And then he goes back and he starts over.
So who's
I-
going back to get the peeps?
I can do that.
But Beetle, you're really smart.
Oh. Greg can do that.
Beetle is very resourceful. I would trust Beetle to go back and let them know.
Talib could do it. No, wait, you're making me bolts. You're making me bolts.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'll
can
go.
do it.
Okay,
Okay.
Gray's going. Yippee!
So to help with things, I'll just say you guys like kind of organize each other to basically send someone at least to go get everybody else and bring them in.
Yeah.
Mossbeard will help out and be all like, all right, you can put him in the big rock over there. And he points to a rock all the way to the left of our screen here. You can put him inside a rock. Yeah, that big rock over there.
Inside the rock.
Put him in a rock.
Inside,
rock?
Yeah, that rock over there.
Rock. Inside the rock.
Hey, bum that rock over there.
Inside the rock.
Yeah, right there. You want to run?
Inside the
Put that right there.
Just in the middle of the village, just Mossbeard, just like yeah, the rock right over there.
rock.
Oh, you gotta cry on it.
I have to cry on the rock?
Yeah, put some liquid on it. Here. He goes, and he spits on it and pretty much a bit of the rock facing, which is gonna, and you see it's a kind of stone
impressive
slab.
Moogie.
Oh!
Stone slab will open.
Oh.
You see it's just like a cavern, like a hollowed out rock that's been, when you look inside or kind of glance in, that the walls are kind of been carved in, but like flowers and vines and stuff are kind of like,
They've got a nature bunker.
They've got a bunker!
all right, you bring your friend in there.
Right!
Did you make that, or was this like here when you got here?
It's all right. I made that.
That's pretty cool.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, those flowers came out of my seed.
That's nice, Mossbeard.
And with that, we'll be right back. As we take our AFK thing, as our intrepid bands of goons go and bring their NPC companions back to try to bring them into the rock and prepare what seems to be zombies coming upon this Leshys village. And we'll be right back, everyone.
Zombies. I love Plants vs. Zombies.
If you're on YouTube, you'll probably take a second or podcast. But if you're on Patreon, we'll do some Q&A questions a little bit, and we'll be right back.
Yay!
Yippee! Sorry.
There are zombies on your lawn.
So with that, you all have been able, and welcome back, everyone. You've all been able to get all your adventuring parties back. You know, Shoom is excited to see you all. He's like, Shoom, and raises his little nubs up. He's like, Shoom.
Oh my God, he's got nubs.
I die for Shoom.
Oh my god, he's got a nub! Get
I
down!
die, you die. We all die for Shroom time.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
spirit. Shoomers.
You all bring
Great.
Garavan inside, and of course, Nomadeth looks at you all going, I will make sure good Garavan here is well taken care of. And he pats his head. Something. I've done a couple things of first aid. And he just like takes out a bandage, just puts it on him. It's like, I'll take good care of you. And Garavan looks at you all and goes, help me.
I'm swell!
I love him so much.
But of course, Wello will obviously go over and actually help doing first aid.
Yeah.
He says, see, I'm good at this. and they're helping themselves at this point, giving you all the free time to help set up defenses. So if you want to exit out, feel free to move around the map and tell me, how do you want to defend the village? Like normally, pretty much Mossbeard will indicate that to the southern part of the village is usually where they come in. They try to come across the stream, which is why they chose their location. The forest around them is very dense. And so for them to basically send all of their minions over, it's just more efficient for them to send it across the bridge or through the river. But there's various things you can kind of ask each of the characters maybe for different things, or you can invent your own ways to try to do it. Feel free to be inventive. I know the battle mat and stuff like that can only give you so much because there's a forested area, a bunch of little bits and bobs here, tons of flowers, vegetation. There's rock faces near the rock that you just left out of, trees you can mess with, buildings, etc. Feel free to be inventive. If it doesn't look like it's on the battle map, just bring something to my attention and we can try to figure it out that way. So, no ideas or dumb ideas unless you're Beetle.
So, on that note, does anybody want to go first with their plan?
Yeah,
No, what do you got? What do you got?
Me?
I have a
Alright.
plan.
Yeah, you go first.
I'm
You go
listening.
first.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. So, Schnorren,
Yes.
I wish to use my cool kineticist abilities to do guerrilla fighting. I ain't got no honor.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, make the stick traps in the ground.
I'm gonna commit atrocities.
Yeah, they're dead. They can't feel anything.
Yeah, they're dead. Stares at me.
They can't feel anything.
No, Hart will, as the very unorthodox, very non-honorable individual he is going to place a wall of spiky bits on this funny little path right here. And I will be as much of an asshole as I can with this.
Yeah.
So I want them in alternating paths. So it's one there, one there, one there, one there, and it's
You pretty much want to
zigzags.
stagger it on the bridge.
Yeah, I want to make that bridge into a murder bridge of a total of 6 nodes. And as soon as anything passes through or starts their turn or just moves next to one of those squares, that's 2d6 damage, baby, no save. And they need to beat the shit out of them to go through them. So 10 out of 10 on that. And then the last bit is that I would like to make a pitfall right here. And the question might be, but you don't have a shovel. How will you do that? And I will go, kineticism. I will move earth.
So what's the ability?
You have 2 shovels. Look at your hands.
What's the ability that you're using to do this? Can you link it for me?
Yes, absolutely. So my first ability that I wish to use to make this bridge into like a bridge that people will create dramas over for the next 15 years is the Jagged Berms ability. Which allows me to create 6 pads of earth, soil, and wood. In this case, statues of art. That has AC 10, hardness 10, and 20 HP. And they are immune to critical hits and precision damage, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is that they deal 2d6 damage if something enters a square next to them. And I can put them in funny alternating patterns and everything, but I can only have up 1. So I can't just make a fucking barricade across this entire line. So sorry, I can't do that, everyone.
It's okay, we'll forgive you.
So that's my first one that I wish to use. And then my second one that I wish to use is just kineticism, which is base kinesis. It's this one. Which allows me to move for 2 actions, so less than 6 seconds. I can move 1 bulk worth of dirt. So I will use that ability to move as much dirt as I can in like a funny little 10-foot square here. And that's what I will be doing.
Yeah, so the thing I'm trying to establish is that this thing has the impulse trait.
Yes.
Which means it makes it a concentrate trait. Because it gives
you mean like
the
that?
concentration trait and all that.
So that's the fun part. There are a difference between all impulses needs to be made with my aura active. That's how they work. But if you create a object and it has no duration placed on it, it is a permanent construct. There's a bunch of them in wood, earth, and metal that specifically make permanent constructs. This is one of them, combined with things like wall of wood and similar things. Otherwise, they mention a duration.
Yeah, do you have the stats for the thing? I think it's Jagged Beams, I think you're doing.
Jagged Berms. Sadly, the object itself is not a thing, from what I know.
Perfect. There we go. All right, now for
Yeah.
the pit you're trying to do.
Yeah, I wish to use the move ability from base kinesis to move up to 1 bulk of dirt every 6 seconds to just make a pitfall trap.
Sheesh.
It's like I will say you're going to get very exhausted doing this.
Of course, very much so.
So just as the game master for this one, I'm just going to be
That's
okay
all I
with
can
it.
do.
But if you don't want to do anything else, I'm going to potentially put you in put a debuff on you because you're
yes.
you're
Yes,
practically just doing entire trench warfare by yourself.
Oh yeah, earthbending, all that shit. I'm all in for you giving me penalties if
So I think you put a pit right here.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so you put some spikes and stuff. Pretty much on the pathway. I put some alternating things. I want to put 4 here. Just for the time, so that you're allotted and everything. So I'll put that there.
Yeah.
So those are your defenses. Now you're
Heck
just
yeah.
gonna just make a pit, right?
Yeah, as deep as I can make it, and then put vines and leaves on top of.
All right, roll me a nature or survival check.
I will use nature since that is the ability that is associated with my cool class. I roll a 14 for a total of 25.
All right, you go whoosh, and put it over the pit.
Yeah, baby.
Now, are there any stats for the pit or just fall damage stuff?
No, it's just a pit.
Okay.
It's just a hole.
How deep is the hole?
It's up to you. Once again, I move 1 bulk of dirt.
1 inch. No, we'll do 10 feet.
Heck yeah.
All right. Who else got an idea to protect the village?
Hi.
Hi. My
Hi.
gosh. Hi.
I'd like to use my predictive purchase.
Uh-oh.
And I would like to say that Beetle reaches into his bag and he's got a handful of caltrops. Can I give him some caltrops? Can I spend 3 silver and get some caltrops?
Get to purchase. He does a thing for the situation. An item is a 2 action to remove your backpack. Well, you go to complete your plan. Take 1 minute to remove your backpack and carefully move an item you haven't previously declared that you purchased. Yeah, sure.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And then
You know
Beetle's
how to
gonna
add it
walk
to your
over to the
inventory?
yes.
Do you want to mention to Shad what that does?
Oh yeah, sorry. Predictive purchase. It just lets
gotcha.
me say, "Hey, I bought this," and I didn't. I can just say, "Oh yeah, actually, in hindsight, 30 on 30, I actually bought this. I actually bought this," and then
30 on
that's the
30?
whole. That's the whole ability.
I'm
That's
not
it.
a big fan
And
of the government.
30 on 30. So he's going to pull caltrops out of his backpack and throw them in the hole.
There's also a caltrop snare.
Whoa.
I don't know if that qualifies as an item I can pull out.
I'll allow it.
You will?
I'll allow it.
That's so
let me-
cool of you, Soren.
1 second.
Wow.
Let me look up caltrop snare. Hold on.
I put it in your inventory.
Wait,
So you can
what is a
look at-
caltrop snare as good as caltrops?
Yes. It's way better.
It is? I'm reading about it. Snare consists of hidden canister of caltrops attached to a tripwire. When the snare is triggered, it flings the caltrops into either the snare square or a square adjacent to the snare. You choose. Okay.
So you can set
you
this up not even in the hole, but somewhere around the hole where you think they might try to circumvent it or do something else.
Yeah, when they walk around the trap.
Okay. Yeah, then he will put the snare in front of the hole.
The
or-
hole. I
Yeah.
want to see something
The
real quick. If I
hole.
do this, no, I won't do the thing. Okay.
The hole.
I'll just keep the items in your thing just so we just kind of have it. Just so we know there. And I will basically make an indication for you. This is Beetle's color. What's your yellow?
It would be funny if we start like a pit fire in the hole and we just shove zombies into it.
Oh my god!
He's so good.
Okay. Which square do you want to put it in? Just hold down left click on the square you want it.
Let's put it right here.
I put it in here.
Yeah, so then if they try and go that way, oops, you got caltropped.
Get caltropped, idiot.
Yeah. Wait, with the time that we have, can I use, because caltrops are considered a mundane item, can I use improvised tool to craft caltrops? Caltrops are listed as
Yes.
something I can craft. Okay, so I'll spend some more silver and I will craft more caltrops so that we
since
can
you have
cover
the
here as well.
raw materials available, you can craft a basic caltrop set. Yeah, so you think you can figure things out. In fact, you can ask the Leshys for help because maybe they might have something that's spiky that could be used as
Yeah,
caltrops.
that might be spiky. I can use Leshy part.
Who you gonna ask?
Like chestnuts.
Oh, Cactus Boy. Cactus Boy.
I'll go ask
Look
him.
directly at Cactus
Cactus
Boy.
Boy.
I'll go ask him.
Hey, can I have some of your spikes?
Yeah. He brings up his little cactus arms defensively, gets him right in a boxing position. Going like, he's like, I don't know why you just weird looking fellows keep coming around here in our village. Get away from me. And he kind of, when he starts trying to like punch at you or so.
Hey, whoa, we're setting up defenses to kill the undead that keep coming over to your village. What do you...
We don't need your help. I was going to take some of my own anyway.
Oh, well, that's perfect. Could I have your spikes then?
No, I need them. I need them to help to protect the village.
Yeah, that's what they would be going towards. I'm making a trap.
Yeah, but they're also help there to protect me.
What?
Yeah, they're my spikes. You can't just come up and ask a Cactus Leshy to give his spikes away.
I'll give you some of my spikes if you give me some of your spikes.
If you already have spikes, why do you need my spikes?
Because your spikes are different from my spikes.
Well, just use your spikes since people think you. He sees
you
being
want-
a brat. Like,
You want trade? You want trade?
roll me
You'll have
diplomacy.
unique spikes that no one else down here has. Fancy, unique
Roll me
surface
diplomacy
world
or
spikes.
deception if you're lying.
Diplomacy, because he's gonna pull out his set of gambling teeth.
Zoran, while they're over there arguing about spikes, can I just have Tellem sitting in a corner sharpening sticks with a dagger?
It's a total of
Using my crafting
25.
check. Okay.
Yes. And with a 25, he's like,
He takes out the set of gambling teeth and he rattles them around. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I've never seen those before.
Yeah, you'd be the only one here with them.
Yeah, there was one guy that kind of looked like that guy, but like less glowy and floaty. You know, I punched him so hard that some of those little bits came out. They were like a nice snack.
Really? They're good? They're tasty?
Oh, they're delicious. They even have like a little chewy center.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't give them away then.
No. Look. I can give up some spikes, okay? Let's think about it.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
like
know?
that-
You don't want
well,
no spikes? I guess they're too good for you, huh?
I like a chewy center. Oh, chewy. Oh.
I'll give you all these spikes. And you get just ripping out of his arm a little bit and just hands you
Jesus.
some of his spikes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And he trades over his gambling teeth.
He just gargles them.
He takes all the spikes and he goes and he's
You
going
ever
to make
see
some.
someone try to bite into a jawbreaker?
Oh, yeah.
It's that.
Yeah. Beetle backs away real slowly.
It's a cat eating kibble.
Yeah, enjoy those. All right, we're going to make more caltrops. Culture more caltrops. Whoa, watch out for that hole. Whoa.
It's just a cat eating kibble.
Yes,
hard cat
the
food.
cat who unhinges his jaw and he's like, into the bowl.
Crunch.
Crunch.
All right, these are normal caltrops.
Yeah, that's okay.
So I'll indicate that as with a shitty C.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is that all you're doing, Beetle?
Yeah.
All right, who else got an idea?
So earlier with the roots, was it the sunflowers? The vines. The vines. Was it the sunflowers that were growing those?
You notice all of them were doing something.
All of them. Okay.
But you could ask the sunflowers.
Yeah, Gray's gonna walk on up to the
Yeah,
sunflowers.
Sunflowers. I love the sunflowers.
She'll approach the sunflowers, who have been doing their funny little dances, and she'll lift a hand.
They'll look at you and
Hey.
go, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
She raises her hands and goes whoosh, 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 back. She'll go, hey.
Can't believe you just said that.
Shut the fuck up.
They're shocked.
Shut the fuck up.
What's
Shut the fuck up,
cry?
Shut up. And she's going to ask them, like, hey, could it be possible if you could lay down some vines so we could make sure that we could ensnare anyone who gets across the bridge and out of that hole?
They look down at their vines, and you see that they like the leaves and stuff kind of indicate like it's like very dress-like and very like majestic in a way. They look down at the vines, look at each other, and they kind of put their leaf hands up to each other's like sunflower faces, and going like, oh my, like you're gonna ask us to do that?
Look, we're trying to put down traps to make sure that the creatures can't get you. It's to help defend your home.
Like they look at each other nervously, and they kind of like intertwine their little leaf hands, and they kind of look back at you, and they seem nervous to do so.
They're shy.
Oh dear. Is there anything I can do to help convince you to do this?
They shrug.
Because it's easy.
Unfortunately,
Because-
it's like what's the winning dialogue of this option? Like
Yeah. It's just, if you put down some vines, you can make sure they can't get to you and your other friends, so no one gets hurt.
they kind of look at each other and back to you, and they kind of do a little shake, still seeming too nervous to do so.
It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid. But if you don't do this, if you don't try, who knows what's going to happen? And we don't want anything bad to happen.
Roll me diplomacy. See if you
Oh
convince
God,
them.
I'm not trained in this.
Oh, but don't you have improvised?
I do. There's
Yeah.
a 16 for a total of 16.
They kind of look
This
at
is
each
so
other,
sweet.
and as they kind of hold their little leaf hands, they kind of look at you and indicate like where would you like the vines? They kind of shake at you, waiting on you.
Mm.
Birds tweet in the woods.
Birds
In
tweet in the
agreement.
distance.
Nature is beautiful.
Nature is beautiful.
Nature is healing.
So vines would probably be from here and here.
Like,
Like,
describe to me exactly what you're wanting to accomplish, and we'll try to figure it out.
Setting down like a blanket of vines.
Yeah, pretty much like a tanglefoot, like an
Like a-
area of like if you walk through here, we're gonna slow you down and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, are you sure you want it directly in the middle?
How big would the blanket be if we could get a measure?
We'll basically make them cast Tanglefoot.
Okay.
And if I try to look at Tanglefoot, I think they might actually have it. Actually, give them Tanglefoot. So for weirdly, can't give them. It's Tangle Vine now.
Can
Ah.
Beetle
Good
interject
already,
verbally while you guys are setting stuff up?
What's up?
Should we maybe try and put things along the riverbed? And he's gonna point to where I'm clicking and it's flashing, just in case
That's
they
what
skip
I'm.
the.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's either going to be like she's motioning like past the hole.
Yeah,
like,
they might just skip
over-
the bridge entirely and walk
Yeah,
across.
they might skip the bridge. So I was thinking over here, but also over here. And she'll point towards the bank.
Yeah.
Hart peeks his head out of the hole. Oh, I wasn't listening. I'm digging a hole.
That's okay, Hart.
And
You're
so-
doing a great job.
You're doing
Okay,
great,
yeah,
Hart.
Yeah. Thanks. He gives
Get
a thumbs up.
back in that work.
continues.
Good
Get
job,
back
buddy.
in
Shovel out dirt.
So to understand, you want one thing of Tangle stuff here, and you want one thing of Tangle stuff here, right? Spread out, or you want it all in one area?
Spread out.
Okay, so as the two kind of come over here, they kind of look at each other, and you seem they're really apprehensive of separating. And you see they just one kind of wiggles and the other one wiggles, and one of them nods and the other one nods, and they hug each other. as a little thing as one of them goes over to the side and begins to spread its vines, and it's rooted there.
No!
And the other one goes to the other side and does it, and it also spreads its vines and becomes rooted there.
I'm now very sad. And Gray will, after that, go over towards a bush and make herself nice and comfy in the bush so she can
It's,
take care of things as they go across.
the bush rustles. Why are you sitting on me, huh?
Oh, sorry. Here, let me
No,
move.
it's okay. It's okay. I've never, no one's ever come over and said hi before.
Well, I'm gonna be your neighbor for a little while.
Nice. So yeah, you sit here often. Any conversations with you as we switch to Tellem. Tellem, what ideas do you have?
So along the banks and the more, I'm trying to click on the freaking stream to move the map around. So they come from like across the bridge and like where the bank and everything is at, right?
Yeah. So, are you asking like where you think the enemy will come from? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
You heard from some of the dialogue that not only just the bridge they'll probably come from, like they go over the bridge and through the river.
Okay, so Tellem will actually, as much as I was memeing about like with Froggy and the Cactus Leshy, arguing about spikes, Tellem will actually go and just like gather branches, gather pieces of wood, and just make stakes that can then be stuck in the ground as impediments, as something to keep things from, getting to the sunflowers, make it more difficult for them to, get up over the ledge, like more likely to impale themselves than be able to cross over. And not only that, but we'll also take some time to, if possible, use sticks and stone and, like any
break their
vines or anything around to craft some bolts or Beetle to be able to use with their crossbow.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll me a crafting check just to make some rudimentary bolts for Beetle.
Okay. Oh,
And
wait,
basically
hold
on your increment, every single increment of I'll get the math here in a bit. Yeah, just go ahead and roll me a crafting check, and
okay.
we'll determine from there how much you're able to get done.
Well, what if I actually, you know what? Yeah. I have 23 because I
All right.
used assurance.
So Beetle, add 10 bolts to you.
Yippee!
Even Kiwi, yeah, yippee.
The birds are like, huzzah! The kobold
And-
has been armed.
And you basically want to make some obstacles, right? Like some walls, pretty much.
Right.
Where
Just
do you
making
want to
like
place them?
lines of spikes along the bank edge.
Okay, so
As
what I
much
will
as like
do-
yeah.
Hold left click for me on areas where you prefer it to be.
It's literally the edge of the bank.
Like I can't, like you won't have time to encompass the entire bank.
Okay.
So I'll give you like certain sections to do it in.
Okay. I guess
Like four sections, like 10 feet long walls there, like 4 of them.
Oh, 4 10 feet long walls. Well, I guess we will. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can I do that?
I'll do
all
that.
right, so like right there. We'll put one right there next to it. And put one right there in front of that sunflower. And then we'll put
Sunflower.
like another one.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah, like right there.
Perfect.
That's a 10-foot section. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. All right. You are
So-
correct, actually. Let me make them longer for you. Didn't measure 10 feet,
We're
right?
trying, since the sunflowers have taken root, we're trying to help them not get got.
So,
Since the Leshys are obviously the objective of the things.
Mhm.
So, just for podcast listeners, just to kind of summarize everything that happened, the entire goon squad had pretty much to describe, there's a river on the south side of the map. There's a bridge that goes over it. It's now been spiked up with a lot of Heart stuff. Heart has been digging a hole. Beetle has set up some caltrops kind of on the kind of bottom left, bottom right of the hole. That's kind of just right past the bridge. And the Sunflower Leshys have agreed to help, thanks to Gray convincing them, and they have rooted themselves down to kind of help impede any of the enemies that might come through. And Tellem has spent a lot of his time getting bolts, helping out Beetle by pretty much crafting some bolts for Beetle, and then also crafting some spiked walls and things like that help give the Sunflower Leshys just a little bit more help. So with that, night slowly but surely begins to fall.
Boy,
You
we're all
see,
gonna die. I mean, you're gonna die. I'm already dead.
night begins to fall. And a lot of the Leshys begin to go I want everybody gotta go hunker down. They're gonna make their nothing bad happen to nobody. And you see a lot of the Leshys will rush over to some of the buildings that they have. You see a lot more Leshys are inside, already initially hiding, but the Sunflower ones, you see, will look at each other every so often and do a little shake, So with this, you guys can go ahead and rest inside if you need to, or you can hang outside.
Yes.
I'm gonna hang outside.
Yep, hanging out outside.
I'm gonna hang outside.
Go and
We
position
will
yourselves where you wish to be.
Yeah. And we'll go over on this side.
And come on here on the other side.
Son of a bitch, I was muted. Oh my god.
I was wondering why it was so quiet.
Beetle's
Sure.
prone here with his crossbow out. He's on his belly with the crossbow and the
Yeah.
bolt in there, and he's got some leaves covering him. Some
So
dirt on his cheeks.
Yeah, forgive me for pausing here a little bit
Kobold
here.
Rambo?
Some of the effects that I put in did not save, unfortunately. So I gotta get that
That's
figured
okay.
out. So I'm quickly getting everything together. So with that, you all rest up, get your things ready. So chat. Hey chat.
Hi.
Give me a number.
What?
Before Chad gives a number, can I pull out my torch? I can't see anything.
Sure thing. You can light up lights now if you want. Just tell me if you want to light somewhere and let me know.
Can I cast a light spell in the middle of the bridge?
You sure can. I think light's been
Yay.
changed up a little bit. Yeah, 43,
Ooh.
4, 69. Nice. 100.
Grandma's
things like
eyes are
that.
old. Grandma can't see no good.
Cast a light spell for me, Tellem. I think it got changed. Or so. Let's see. What did light get changed to? Yeah, regardless, you can use the old one regardless. It's still valid. We want to put the light on yourself or just on a random item somewhere, just in the middle.
Hold on, wait, can I
Like you
do
wanted?
like that?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, do that and you can place them down.
Okay.
There you go. And you can move those around, I believe.
Ooh.
Nice. And we'll actually, yeah.
Let's see here. Should be able to move them. Yeah, there you go.
I've
Wah,
been
wah, wah, wah.
helpful.
Yeah, you're doing wizard shit. For those of you
Wizard
watching,
shit.
watch on the
Look at
video, we have a
that.
little spell effect and everything. Yeah, there you go.
go.
I think that will move that over there.
Nice.
That's so cool.
Nice looking.
But that's all pog.
Pulgares.
Piggish, as they say.
The thing that begins to happen as you line up the line. So that's for you, Tellem. Froggy,
Yes.
I assume you're just prone, just waiting to shoot things.
Yes.
Heart, you finished your hole.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll say you had some time to rest and eat some fruit and be all nice and ready. Is there anything else you're doing?
Yeah. Asking like Tellem or anyone really to be like, hey, could I please have a light source next to me? That would be very nice.
Great, you won your torch, so there you go.
Thank you.
Huh.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Just after that. So, Gray,
Okay.
you doing anything special or just
Move
chilling?
that over here. so people can
She's
see that.
she's just laying low in the bush, waiting. Hang on, I have a funny little feat. Hang on, where is it?
Is it
It
funny?
is- Yeah, it's a little funny feat. It's called Wolf in Sheep's Clothing.
Uh-huh.
I can impersonate creatures or plants.
Wow.
Creatures with animal, beast, or plant traits, so long as they are the same size or one size larger than you, and you have body shape that conforms to blah 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 blah. Yay. I can use impersonate, which I believe gives me. Oh, where is it? Where's the funny thing? Where's the funny thing? Where is it? It gives me like an AC advantage at some point in something. I remember reading it. Now it's gone, and I'm sad.
It's okay. I'll from a quick glance at it, I feel just doing the hide action will be better for you.
Okay, sounds good.
So with that, as night begins to fall and the mushrooms begin to rain down various particles from the sky, a fog begins to roll in.
Oh.
Begins to
Oh.
slowly but surely kind of encompass the area.
Oh, fuck my ass.
Oh God, the frame rate.
If it's hitting you hard, you can definitely get options and improve the FPS there.
Yeah.
Because if you're running on Firefox, it's going to be a struggle for you. So, gotta do it on Chromium browser because Foundry hates us. The fog begins to roll in. In what you all see further down to the south, there seems to be a cart. This is a fairly big cart, or a wagon, even.
Ah, shit.
And you see that it's driven, like you hear just kind of in the distance, like a chicken. Or like a rooster, maybe even. Just basically just reverberates throughout the night, just echoing
God.
through the woods.
Weird chicken.
And you see this wagon kind of further down, like kind of on top of like a kind of rock face hill, as this wagon kind of brings itself up. This chicken rests, and see that there's a figure that kind of steps out of the wagon and looks down at the village. You see that the fog is emanating from there, from the wagon itself. What you also begin to notice is a lot of activity in the woods south of you, as multiple hosts of undead delvers, people who have come in from outsets, begin marching forward towards the village.
Oh, bees.
Oh.
I would like to ask everyone here to roll me initiative, and I'm going to get you initiative here in a second.
Oh, damn.
Please roll me initiative, team.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
I rolled a nat 20 for a total of 31.
I got a total of a 17.
A total of 31.
Total of 24.
Let's see what they get.
There's some bees. How fast could they be?
How fast could they be?
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up!
Zombies don't run.
Shoot you immediately.
See?
Zombie never been a runner.
Yeah, exactly.
We're about to get 30 days later because of your ass.
No.
You see a large swarm of them. They have now gathered up at the southern part of the bank, and they all seem to stop, noticing the lights floating up. And they all seem to... You're all looking at it. They haven't quite noticed you guys yet. So that means they are all off guard to you all. If it'll do my toggle, I'll just figure it out when I get it. So, Beetle, it is your turn.
Excuse me.
I've targeted my chosen zombie horde.
Yeah. So, you know, for reference to podcast people, these are really big tokens, and we're trying to... And so you guys know, for if you're watching this, this is using the troop stuff. This gets complicated very quickly. I'm probably going to mess some things up. Just roll with me here. Please don't use this as an example, but we're going to do our best because there's like they shrink in size if you kill more and stuff like that. So just to represent, instead of 1 billion tokens, it's that.
All right.
So you aim at the
Beetle,
far right one, kind of near you.
Beetle looks at the furthest away, closes one eye, and he tries to envision, if I fire from here, you know, with the trajectory of the sun and the moon, am I going to hit? Yes. So click, he fires. Dealing 15 points of damage to some poor little zombie in that horde. He reloads. And he is going to shoot again.
You see several of your bolts just... You see one little kobold zombie kind of come up with like a little spear and goes... And you see all of them begin to roar in unison.
Oh my god.
Hey, good zombie sound, Soren.
Thanks.
He's so startled by the zombie kobold, he misses his last shot. Ending his turn.
Now, Hart, it is your turn. You see a horde of zombies.
Yeah, more like a bunch of goobers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I channel my elements. As a part of channeling my elements, I get to use one kinetic ability of my choice. My choice, of course, being armor in earth, which makes it so that I'm a cool boy.
Yeah.
As a cool boy, I get cool, better AC, and I'm not made out of trash anymore. And then, for 2 actions, or no, yeah, no, yeah, why not? I will activate the ability known as Rabble of Thorns, which means that in this area around me will be scary for anyone who enters it, because they will take a little bit of damage and it will be harder to move through it, as a bunch of hands made out of what seems to be vines, but not really, crawls up through the ground and grasps at anything that goes through it. So that's 2 of my actions. And then my last action is to aim towards this center piece right across here. And I wish to shoot my elemental blast at it. My elemental blast will use a little cool thing called a weapon infusion, which lets me activate a cool thing here. No, I will use that. So that's pretty cool. And it lets me shoot that guy for 1 action.
Shoot the guy.
I will shoot the guy.
Yeah, shoot him.
I will shoot him.
Shoot the zombie.
Shoot that
Shoot the
guy.
zombie.
You gotta get on the Vambone and shoot the zombie.
Shoot the zombie.
I will shoot the Zombo. And he will follow Talim's previous knowledge that Hart now has something that can harm dead people. When his white flame was something that Tellem said, "Don't come close to me with that. Don't do it. That's bad."
Don't be fucking desperate.
Yeah, he's gonna do that, because with weapon implement, I get a reach of 100 feet on this. So Hart will literally point his finger forward like Beetle with his gun, and he will just pew a little white blast towards these guys, a little fire blast.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
I rolled an 11 for a total of 27.
You got a hit.
I dealt 8 radiant vitality damage.
Like, you pretty much just scores through tons of them. Like, you see, it's very easy to take large groups of these things down, and it's just large swaths of zombies just die, basically.
Hart grips his thumb and cocks it.
Is it the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Now that group goes. Actually, no, this other one goes. They will all begin to start shambling down the riverside, straight towards Tellem.
They're shambling down by the river.
Down by the river. Let them use the only 2 actions that they have, because they are zombies. They're pretty much slowed down. And they come up to your thing, Tellem. Unfortunately, they don't have enough turns yet to start bashing down your walls, but you see a lot of them are just kind of going under the water and then whoosh, right up to the top, not even worrying about drowning. Gray, it is your turn.
All right.
The unfortunate thing as well,
Boo.
another group is
Ah,
right behind that one.
Reinforcements?
Oh, beans.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks.
no. Oh, crap.
What's up, Gray?
So the horde directly in front of me is going to be my targeted prey. So it should be this one. And then I'm going to cast Gravity Weapon. Yay.
Nice.
Which gives me a nice oofa doofa. Give me
Define
spell
Oofa
effect.
Doofa for people who don't know.
oofa doofa. Is I build up gravitational force and funnel into my blows. You on your first weapon strike each round, you gain a status bonus to damage equal to twice the number of weapon damage dice.
Nice.
So I get to do that.
That's so cool.
And for my last thing, Gray's gonna start scooting out of the bush.
All right, you scoot.
Scooting.
Scoop-a-doop.
Hey,
Scooting
you
the
can go
boot.
into the sunflower's radius there without getting affected.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
they know
not
who you
sure.
are, and they do not affect you.
Okay, so I'm gonna get closer then. And that'll be it.
All right. Other Shambler troop that came in will do the same thing, try to get on the other side here. They have to spend all their actions trying to get up there. This other Shambler troop, like, they're doing what they can, just trying to squeeze through. They can't go further yet. They're waiting for the queue to continue forward. Tellem, you see
Yes.
a literal horde in front of you. Chat, just tell me how many zombies you think are in there with a number. Whatever they're saying,
Shaq,
It's a
please be
lot.
merciful.
it's a lot. It's a lot of zombies in front of you. What are you doing?
So Tellem is standing up on the ridge, and as the zombies like trudge through the water and start to come up the edges, this entire time he's been channeling in like arcane energies, and as he does, a ghostly desert wind starts to gather up around him as he puts his hands out at the sides, and he has them formed like blades, and wind starts to gather around them, and I will actually cast Slashing Gust, and because my hands are empty, I can actually target 2 things with this as opposed to 1. So, oh my god, and I just closed my window. Good job, me. All right. So I will cast Slashing Gust, targeting these 2 in front of the battlements in front of me. And I don't know if I can target both of them.
You sure can. Let me remember how to do this myself. Do Shift and T.
Oh.
Hold Shift and do T, and just hover over them and do hold Shift, hover over them, press T. And you'll target both.
Okay,
It's
there
like
we go.
toggling.
Perfect.
You know how you Shift,
Nice.
click, they'll select multiple things.
Nice. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do shift click. And yeah, as part of Slashing Gust, if I target 2 things, it does count towards my multiple attack penalty, but only for attacks after this. So they are both at my full attack bonus.
Yeah, let's see it.
So I have a plus 13, and of course I roll a 1. Of
No
course.
way.
Here we go.
Wait,
it
hold
just
up.
starts out.
Hold up. I want to be merciful.
Yeah.
I'm going to be merciful.
Yeah.
Chat.
Fine.
We're going to do a poll. We're going to do a poll. I know we have the rule for the natural
This is
ones
not
and stuff like
mercy.
that. Hold up. We're going to do a poll.
You're leaving us to the wolves.
It's like,
Or the hordes, if you wish to.
chat.
Okay.
Shall we allow Tellem to re-roll that and skip the complication? Yes or no? Poll is now up on
every
Twitch chat.
every time I try to do something cool, it's just like, here's a 1. It's like,
Yay or nay?
Let
Do we allow the
Tellem do
re-roll?
something cool. Let Tellem do something cool.
If someone gives 10 subs, do they get to insta-pick?
That's such a low number, though.
Also on YouTube side, if you say yes or no, I'll count it in. I'll consider it in for the vote here on Twitch, so you guys can participate too. It's hard to do polls on both sides, but that's what I'll allow. And so far, it's overwhelmingly yes. Imagine isn't that 1 again? You're just fucked, dude. Like, I don't.
yeah,
there's no
yeah,
mercy there.
You know,
God
like I
wanted
was
you.
like, you know what, I want to do a cool thing. This is really cool. You know, like we got, you know, like I haven't been able to. I got to use the spell like once, but not to its full potential. I'm like, this is it. I could use the funny hand wind blades against the
Yeah. From overwhelming vote so far, it's like 80% yes. In good chunk of YouTube chat's also yes. So chat, you have allowed Tellem to re-roll. You have to use your hero point, but you can
Okay.
re-roll without suffering the complication.
that is perfectly reasonable.
Just don't roll another one.
I rolled a 4.
He whiffed it anyway.
Oh,
I-
that was
at-
by 1.
At least it's not a complication.
Oh,
I'm in physical pain right now.
What is going on? Like, all right. No, it's gonna be one of those days.
It's the universe.
Did you just say it's one of those days? Take one of those
Shut
days.
up.
It's the universe calling
So-
for less undead violence.
Does it? So I casted the spell, but it did miss. So I'm gonna take my last action to activate my arcane cascade because my last action was to cast a spell.
That's so
here.
cool.
Think of it this
Yeah, there
way.
you
It
go.
is a cantrip.
Yeah.
It is a cantrip. So you got it. You didn't waste a spell slot. So that's still
I
something to
did
be good
waste
for.
the spell slot. I did waste the spell slot. Oh boy!
Dude, I feel your pain every time I play a wizard. Like fireball and does nothing. Like no.
It just fizzles out.
This shambling group will move up to the ridge as much as it can. Start clawing at your defenses, Tellem.
Oh boy!
The next group here will begin to go forward. Now, Salty, I need to relink the thing for all the damage and stuff. Because
It's 2d6 specifically. It's 2d6
I need it
piercing.
relinked, if you please.
Absolutely. Here you go.
Thank you very much, Salty.
Jug the burb.
I wanted to plop it out so we can just kind of have it for reference all the time. So
Yeah.
pretty much it's basically adjacent or going over, basically.
Yeah,
Let's see,
so it enters next to it, and therefore it triggers. It is not technically area damage, since it's hazardous terrain and traps are technically not area damage, unless they specify an area.
Let's see, the round lasts for a limited duration. Using impulse again. Someone will shoot protrude from each round. Jason square, they can report into the sign. Where for each square a wooden creature creature enters, the creature takes 2d6 piercing damage. Yeah, for each square the wooden creature enters. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not proxy. So they will basically come up to it and they shall attack it.
Fuck yeah. But first they suffer 2d6 because they're funny guys.
It says if they enter it.
Yeah, they're next to it.
Yeah, that's not entering. Let's see. Seven wood stick protrude each mound. They protrude.
Yeah,
they protect any points
I
of its sides. You choose which side for each mound. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
And for the side. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You do it in the cell. So they'll take 2d6.
Yeah. Oh no.
They're all low. Only 2 damage. But they come up to it.
Oh.
And they beat it to death.
Ah, fuck.
No, not my mound.
Oh.
They begin to start hitting it. Start smashing into it. The next round of troops, you see several of them are impaled on the stakes.
Yeah, you deserve it, yeah.
It's like they're impaled on the stakes, like more zombies begin to cross the river using all of their movement and ability. Beetle, there's zombies on the lawn. What do you do?
Fuck! Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure I wasn't muted there. Okay, well, we're devising a stratagem. Let me make sure I don't have 2 zombies selected. Okay. We're devising a stratagem. We're closing one eye. We're taking aim. It's gonna miss!
You're trying to
have
fire
hero
him.
points.
You do have hero points. Got 3.
Okay, that's true. I'm gonna use your hero point. Fuck it. I have so many hero points. I'm so rich right now.
So hear me out.
Yeah.
You can just aim at something else.
No, not with the cool.
Oh, with the violence.
I want to
cool
use devise
ability.
a stratagem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you using that, by the way? I see you're using dexterity.
Hey!
No,
Oh,
devise a stratagem
no.
is checked off. Alright, so
Or
critical
you just do
hit.
that instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
crits.
crit.
Mm. Delicious
Alright, so that's 24 points of damage plus 1d6 to bleed. Bleed.
You killed tons of them. So basically, you're just up there like, I'm thinking you're like D-Day. Just
Yeah.
You know,
He's screaming,
not-
he's yelling.
Not insinuating you're on that side, but still, you get it. You're fitting the position with your crossbow.
Yeah.
You're just knocking them out.
I just realized I didn't reload at the end of my turn. So he reloads, then does the devise a stratagem, and then reloads again, and that's the end of my turn.
Beetle's firing. Heart, it's your go.
Hart sees that there's a lot of people here, and he realizes that he did a really good job with this bridge. So for one action, I'm gonna walk down here. And hey, Soren.
I'm snoring.
In this, I can hit both of them. I wish to use a really cool ability known as Hail of Splinters.
Whoa.
Let's see it.
Is it alt to spin the funny? It is. It is alt to spin the funny. So I will use this to Hart just launches his arms backwards, and then he smacks them together, and the
Okay.
impact of his arms smacking together breaks his arms, and a bunch of splinters flies out, and then he regrows a pair of new arms.
Awesome.
Every single dude in that square, DC 25 reflex save.
Awesome. All right. So what we're going to do, We're gonna target both of these guys, get themselves a little reflex save. So one of the hordes critically fails. The other one fails.
Heck yeah, dude.
Roll me damage.
That's right, baby. That's the damage. It's 11. Plus, it's quite a lot of bleeding. That's the big part about it.
Yeah.
And then my benefits end because this has the ability of overflow, which means that my entire aura goes away.
Oh.
This one will take double damage. That's a total of 27 damage. And this one will take normal damage.
And they're bleeding.
That would be interesting if it happened, though.
Fuck you, Soren. Fuck you.
Now, but the awkward thing is that now the defenses also have to deal with stuff. Since you did 11 points of damage to them, I'll say they have a hardness of 20. So they each take that much damage. So now they're both at 9. So the defenses take a little bit of a hit because you splintered into them.
That's right, baby. Rocket punch.
Just bam. So with that, it's the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Awesome. The shambling group to your side, Tellem,
Uh-huh.
begins bashing at your defenses.
Oh boy.
Don't let him get the sunflowers.
And they're going to use the one action one. You see tons of them are clawing up the bank, like, and they begin to basically get it because the thing does have a reflex save and the way they attack's different. So they're all like, just crashing down on it. They attack again. And destroy your wall there, Tellem.
No.
That is now gone. That was that thing's turn. Gray, it is your turn. You notice on the right side just ripping out all the walls of the right flank there.
No. There's sunflowers.
I know. Gray is currently targeting the one in front of her, though. And she's going to take her Mumbele and she's going to add into Heart's attacks, following up with them. She's going to chuck her Mumbele at the horde. Please. Oh, that's a crit, baby, for 33!
Shit.
Rolling.
Get your crit damage.
27.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You're
That's
just
so much damage.
just laying into them, just goose, just messing them up. And because it's slashing, and you're going against a bunch of zombies, takes a ton of damage. Like you're carving through them.
And then she's going to target the other group. I'm going to try and stop targeting this group. Stop it. Okay, now she's going to target the one next to it, and we're going to do a secondary attack.
That's some
Roll.
freaking.
And I missed.
But you do have
Oh.
You got 3 hero points.
It's true,
You can
I
fish.
do. We're gonna try.
Fish. You hit.
I hit.
2
A
damage.
total of 22 damage. Rolling.
Max damage.
Total of 17.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
You're just chopping heads. Some of them get up to the wall and try to grab up at you, and you just cut their heads off, just stabbing them, kicking them, all this other stuff. Your helm's deeping it right now on the wall. Like you're doing great. Now the other shambling troop will see the wall in front of the sunflower on the right side. Now that it's its turn, it'll look at it, begin to start crashing down on it. 11, 12. It crashes through it.
Oh no.
It's really slowed them down a lot. That's one thing. So it's a good thing you put it there, because or else they would have just instantly swarmed that sunflower. And that's all the actions they could do because they're slowed. Other Shambly troop can't move forward yet. So they're delayed thanks to everyone's smart ingenuity on the bridge. Tellem, they're laid bare.
Okay.
They are ready to be blended.
Get him!
So, hey Zoran.
I'm Zoran.
So as the trying to hurl blades of concentrated air at them fails, Tellem redirects the magic back into himself, taking his stance. And as he bends his knees, he puts a leg back, puts a hand on the hilt of his ass coil, and I spend my first action to draw it.
Yeah.
And then I spend another 2 actions.
He's gonna do it.
So, what do you think I cast, Zoran?
He's gonna do it.
Do the
gonna do it.
thing.
He's gonna do it.
Do
As
the
I-
thing.
Storm,
as I
storm,
cast-
storm.
As I cast Weapon Storm because
Place me a cone. Place me a cone.
and I cast a 30-foot cone in front of me. I need that. How do I change that? How do I change the cone?
Hold shift and hold up. Yeah, you click it and you hold shift. I'll twist it. Assume like
Okay.
that. So you get them both.
Yeah, and I get both as they both groups need to make me a 25 or a 23 DC reflex save. As in one fell swoop, Tellem draws his ass coil. It unhinges, or no, it basically spreads apart into its whip-like form, and he feels the air in front of him with just razor death.
So good news. One failed with an 18. The second one critically failed with a 10. Roll me your damage.
Hey!
Let's
This
see. For a
damage
critical
has-
failure, target takes double damage and subject to the weapon's critical specialization effect. So this is your weapon damage, I think. This flurry of deals 4 dice of damage to creatures in the area. This damage has the same type as the weapon and using the same die size. Determine the die size as if you are attacking with the weapon. For instance, if you're wielding two-handed, blah, 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 two-handed weapon die. So, yeah, this flurry deals 4 dice of damage to the creatures in the area. This damage has the same type as the weapon. So, for your weapon, to help you out, you go to your inventory here. So, you got your striking asp coil. And it should be... it should be 2d6 and stuff like that. So this flurry deals 4 dice of damage to the creatures in the area. So it should be 4d6, I believe, if I got this right. I kind of wish they gave you a template thing of it.
Yeah, it'd be nice. So it's 4d6.
Yeah, it's flurry deals
Wait, 4d6.
4 dice of damage to the creatures in the area. Yeah, so dice of damage should be 4d6. I guess you got your +1, so it'll be that. So it'll take double damage, and it's slashing. So that's going to do a lot here. Let's do... okay. So it's going to be a lot. So basically that does a total of 20 damage to the one on the right. Does a whole bunch of damage. Actually, it'll take a lot more than that. It'll take a shit ton of damage. Oh my god. And this one...
Damn.
this one will take double.
That's
No,
so
that should
much.
be more.
Good lord.
That should be more than that. Hold up. Something's wrong there. We'll just do double and then 5.
I don't know what the critical specialization for an ass coil is.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
a
have to go
sword?
look that up. So it should be double damage. So that's 30. Yeah, 35 damage. Yeah, just pretty much you just crush through them. I'm fixing all the damage and stuff on them. Don't worry, chat. I'm doing all the behind the scenes. So basically, you murder like you're a blender. You just messing them up. And as for an Ascoil, for its particular thing, let's see, Ascoil base equipment. Its critical specialization would be they're
flat-footed until the start of the next turn.
Yes, it would be flat-footed for you, so you are
good. just the sheer cloud of Razor Death just rocks the horde back.
Yeah, tons of more start coming up. The sunflower's like beep, 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 like just doing its best to kind of stop them, and you cut them down. You absolutely mess them up. Like you're holding the horde back just by yourself at this point. I think that's the end of your turn, I believe.
That is the end of my turn.
Whole Shambler group on the left side begins to start bashing the defenses.
Uh-oh.
They attack it. Destroying it.
Shit!
With 10 points of damage. They look at that sunflower and that knoll hungry as they begin to move forward. As they begin to climb up the face there, the sunflower Leshys will look at them and cast Tanglevine.
Oh no!
It tries the vines, trying to get a couple zombies, but is unsuccessful.
Oh.
Next troop comes up. It's the one on the bridge.
Oh, but that's fine. That's fine.
Bridge is okay. Bridge is
yeah, they're gonna experience hell. It's fine.
They spend 2 of their actions, a shambling onslaught. Destroying one of the obstacles and begin to move up, taking even more damage. They take 2d6 piercing. They feel the ouchies. That's 2 5s.
That's right, baby. Free damage, no save. yeah, boy. Yeah.
The next troop. That shit is coming up right in front of your defenses there, Gray and Hart.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sweats.
They spend 1 action. Break down the defenses that Tellem have set up. They break. Luckily, they were there. Because their next action, they move up.
Uh-oh.
Beginning to go right in front of everybody. The Leshys looks at them all, begins to do a little shake with its vines. Tries to Tango Vine.
Nice.
Please, God.
It hits.
Oh.
Tango Vine, pretty much. On a success, it takes a -10 foot circumstance penalty to its speeds for 1 round. They can attempt to escape
so
against
cool.
your spell DC to remove the penalties. And pretty much these things are even more slowed down. But there's so many of them now. But because those Leshys are there, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, especially with you adventurers there. Beetle!
Lock and load, baby. Okay, we're going. Beetle's actually going to... Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. Never mind. We're gonna close one eye. We're gonna devise a stratagem. Am I going to hit? Oh,
you will crit.
He can see if he fires in such a way the crossbow bolt will go through 3 heads in a row. Let's go. Okay, baby.
Yeah, baby.
He fires.
Oh,
26 points of damage and 1d6 bleed, please. He reloads. He lines up again for another shot. That's a nat 1. You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be freaking kidding me! Are you serious?
The curse persists!
God damn it! A crit and then that!
Add it to the tally.
Okay.
We can't do anything cool.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beetle had the perfect opportunity to just be like, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Beetle
just-
spots
no.
a single zombie in the horde who has a very big, nice butt and goes,
Oh. He goes, oh.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hell, cheeked up on a blood moon. What the fuck?
dude, rigor mortis ain't hitting that thing.
Yeah, what the frick?
All right.
I could hit it though.
We're going to go.
Obviously not.
We're going to go. Let's see. Let's
Not
see.
with that kind of attitude. Yeah, give it to me.
I'm trying
For
to
all
read.
the-
I'm trying to read this.
Yeah.
This one that a Patreon member has sent in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no effect on this one, so I can't use that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Can't
Okay,
use that one.
okay.
Okay.
For
Okay.
all-
Let's
for
see.
all
This
the
is
li-
from. Let's see from Sarah Grapes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah.
It says scatter dice are cool. Thank you, Sarah, for your patron thing. She says your shot misses the target. Roll a d8, whichever direction the die and foundry is pointing in the direction of the scatter from the target. The distance is the scatter. It's half the die result of 5 feet. The shot is redirected into a square occupied by another creature. They must make a reflex save or suffer the effects of being hit. So,
What?
Ooh.
because of the situation of what this is, right? I'm going to have you roll a d8 for me, Froggy. And basically, if it goes up, you're gonna hit the sunflower.
No.
If it goes to the top right, you're gonna hit Tellem. If it goes to the right, you're gonna hit the
It
zombie.
went down. It went down.
So we have not established yet what is one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete that roll and let's establish first. It's okay. I told you to roll. It's my fault. So what I'm gonna do, right?
Okay.
1 is the sunflower. 2 is Tellem.
I mean, I rolled a 2.
3 are the zombies.
No, the roll was deleted, Froggy.
Okay.
4 are the zombies to the south. 5 are the zombies on the bridge. In 6, 6 it goes up and hits you. 7 or 8. 7 or 8 just goes wild. We'll do that
Anything-
kind of scatter die. deal.
Anything
Let's
but
do
the
that.
sunflower. Anything but the sunflower. Anything but the sunflower.
Did you-
anything but the sunflower.
You hit Tellem.
It was a 2.
That was a close call. So, do you want me to roll for damage on my
Roll for
this?
damage.
You take 16 points of damage.
I take 14 points of damage. Go fuck yourself.
So, Tellem, this reminds you of a battlefield.
Sorry!
This reminds you of a battlefield that you were a part of, and how you got the arrows in your back, and all of a sudden
You mean it reminds
feel-
me? You mean it reminds me of how I traumatically died and was bound to the realm by my eternal greed?
Yes.
But
I'm gonna obey you when I take you to court.
So you
I'm
get
gonna
hit
take
in
you
the
for
back.
everything that you're worth,
No!
for emotional trauma inflicted.
No!
We're going to adventure court, Froggy.
No!
Put on your best bow tie, because I'm gonna get it in the battle.
No!
The funniest
My
part
bow
about
tie.
this is that Beetle did this through a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Curved the
He
crossbow
fired it.
bolt
Yeah.
to shoot me in the back.
Yeah. He did. He did that.
What kind of upside down land Australia crikey mate boomerang bolt did you fire?
You made it, Tellem.
You made
You
it.
carved it.
You made that bolt. What's wrong with these bolts?
I didn't make that crossbow bolt for evil,
I don't
Froggy.
know,
Why are
I
you
don't
using it
know.
for evil?
I don't know.
All right.
Why is
Just
there a way?
clarify, one of the sunflowers also helps out with the vine. One of them was in the area affected. It starts slowing some of the zombies down with its vines. Heart, it's now your turn. All you hear in the distance is, "Ah!" And then that's all you hear.
What? I hear. It's Tellem. I see. Heart will once again activate his kinetic aura. Yeah, so I activate my kinetic aura. And channel my elements. Wow. And as I do that, I get to, for free, baby. For free. I get to use a one action impulse, and my one action impulse will be to punch them.
Yeah.
So I punch this guy right in front of me, aka Heart will start wailing on any zombie that comes up from this cliffside. Heart will just stand there and just punch them. Sometimes he pulls one up and just
Slaps it like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, or like he picks up a rock and drops it on them, actual Looney Tunes style.
Yeah.
So that's my first action. Will be to blast this guy with vitality energy. Wow, that's a crit, baby.
That's a crit.
Let's go.
Let's roll damage. That's so good.
Well, boom! You just start punching hordes of them as they're trying to come up. Like,
Yeah.
You see there's
That's
not many
right.
of them left.
Good. Because do you want to know my I have 2 actions left.
Oh my god.
And what will I use these 2 actions for? I'm gonna Hail of Thorns again.
Yeah.
That's right, baby. Heart is gonna have his arms explode again.
Yeah.
I can't believe your arms exploded, my dude.
Dude, I have so many free arms.
God, what?
These guys make a funny save.
Let's see here. They make their funny little save. Both fail. Roll me damage.
Oh no. Just 8.
Well, I mean, you got one of them.
Splinters, 4 mounts, and one of the hordes are defeated.
That's right, baby. I can't believe my dad let me have all of these arms.
You too, Heart.
You're just yelling that across the bridge.
Yeah. Real foolish of your dad to give you that many arms.
I know, right? Kind of like reckless.
Kind of
If you
reckless.
think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that's my turn.
On the hordes of zombies now begin to head towards you, Tellem.
Yeah.
Bring it.
And they bring everything down on you, as much as they can anyway. I need you to make me this reflex save.
Okay.
You got this.
I'll
You
kill
got this, right, Tellem?
So
I
basically,
rolled a
Tellem,
30 on my reflex save.
you crush it. Basically, you're just like they're all trying to get you, and you're expertly just like you're in your element. They don't even touch you as you all try to grab you and get you. Gray,
Oh,
it is your turn.
all right. So that group is now down. So she's going to target the group that is still standing. She's kind of like listening to Beetle and Heart like bantering back and forth, and she's just like shaking her head as she just reels back to hit these guys. As soon as I could find where it went. Oh no! Come back. There we go. Found it.
Come back.
She's gonna
Please.
fling
Stop.
her mom Pele, and she
You hit.
hits with a 24. Gonna do the damage. Hit it. That's a total of 15.
Slash more and more into. You see their numbers are severely dwindled.
She's gonna do it one more time.
Zombies.
Oh, one more time. Hoping and praying. Oh, please.
One more time.
I think it's kind of funny.
I hit with a total of
I
27.
think it's kind
Good
of
damage.
Damage!
The idea of Gray going,
It's 10.
come back when the weapon has returning. Ooh!
You slaughter all of them.
Yay!
The bodies
And,
begin to fill the river.
Bodies in the river.
Oh my god.
Oh. Down,
And,
down, down.
That'll be it for my
by
turn.
The river.
The other one begins to move up.
Oh, hell no.
The Leshys holding a whole bunch of them back, crushing them, bringing some of them down into the earth. But they target it.
No. No.
This is
No.
your fault, Beetle. You didn't protect him.
What are you talking about? This is Gray's fault.
What did I do?
You made them go there.
The Leshy is able to defend itself, keeping vines to try to protect it, but it gets a couple hits. Several of its petals are falling down, but it's holding on.
You said it got hit?
It got hit,
It got hit.
but didn't take a
React.
whole bunch of damage. Didn't like lose any limbs or anything else like that. But
Okay.
what do you got, Tellem?
Oh, I was gonna say if it had taken like massive damage, I had something, but I'll hold on to
No,
it.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
So that's all that shambling troop was able to do. The one further down doesn't do anything. Tellem, the
Yes,
horde is still there.
the horde that is attacking the sunflower.
Get it.
Tellem will actually whip his ass coil around his head, and I will use a spell strike along with the cantrip Gouging Claw as the blades of his ass coil become serrated and bring it or slice it through, or attempt to slice it through the horde. So as part of that, I need to make a strike, which I have a plus 16 with. And that's a crit, baby!
Let's see it.
So I now roll my regular damage, which is that's a crit. And that's 26, and 4 of that is force damage as I am in Arcane Cascade.
You slaughter them.
Oh, okay.
You are the storm that is approaching. You basically just just a whip of your blade and swing like the good group that's coming up covering the sunflower. You see the sunflower look to you and put its little leaves up to the side of its head as if blushing in a way. It shakes and thinks.
brings his ass core around and just slices. What's it? Bisects the crowd. His ass coil is the Reaper's scythe. And as he whips the ass coil above his head, he will lean forward, and for my last action, I will raise my shield as he takes on a "This is Sparta" style stance against the horde that he is now facing down.
Yeah!
And that is the end of my turn.
The horde that's on the bridge will begin to start hitting the defenses that Hart has set up. Hits it for 8. And destroys it.
No, my thingy.
The thing that you put in that you found so precious, it's dead! But it can't do any more actions. Beetle.
Yeah. Yeah.
The restless horde are coming on the lawn.
10, 15,
Oh.
20.
You made it weird.
25, 30. Okay, now they're in my line of sight. Anyway,
go through
I
the
don't like that
sunflower
you're
stuff.
behind me. That makes me uncomfortable.
I can?
Yeah, I already established. You can go through the sunflower stuff. They
Oh,
consider you a
my
friend.
bad.
Yeah.
Well, I deserve this for not listening. All right, so devise a stratagem. But you... I miss. That's okay. That's okay. I reload. I fire again. I hit. I roll my damage. That's 10 points of damage.
Like you take some of their heads off.
Yeah, that's my turn.
You are wondering why friendly fire is coming from behind Tellem. Heart, it's your turn.
Cool beans, dude. Heart will spend. Let's see here. Heart is very slow at the moment. So Heart could run here. Yeah, I'll do that. Heart will run for one action up here, and then for another action he will run here. And then he will, for one action, once again, channel the fucking elements. Yeah, baby, fan favorite. Wah. So I enter my funny stance and I will shoot the guy below me. Well, shoot the Zumbo. And I weapon infuse that shit. Wow, I'm so cool. I have such weapon infusion ability. I'm so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so cool. I'm so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Shoot a funny flaming fist at this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 for a total of 26.
Damn, you're so cool.
Yeah, I'm so cool. 12 vitality damage.
Pretty much like more of them just burn. Due to
Oh,
the
wait,
type of
no.
damage that you do.
Instead of a nuclear fist, can I shoot eye lasers?
just the boys just
Yeah, and then he screams, I didn't know I could do that!
So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Tellem.
Yes.
The shambling horde moves up. Progressing forward. And tries to get both of you and the Leshys.
No.
You can't do that. You can't kill
No.
both. Sorry, no.
Sorry.
Snort.
No.
Snort, no.
Both of you need to make me a reflex save. Which I gotta get the Leshys. Oh, no.
Got a plus 14.
Sorry, you can.
I rolled a 29.
You're good, Tellem. But the Leshys
No.
is not.
No.
Leshys takes 11 points of damage.
No.
It is severely hurt. Do you have a thing, Tellem?
I do. As the horde jumps on the sunflower and is about to, basically tear into it, Tellem raises up his fingers and golden gears of the cosmic clock appear behind him, and he says, no.
Yeah.
And for my reaction, any damage that Leshys is going to take is now delayed for one turn,
Awesome.
as I cast delayed consequences because I am a time mage.
He's like, time warps in that area in gray. It is now your turn.
Okay.
Your side seems to be clear, but the bridge on the right flank is having trouble.
It is. Am I able to go like over the caltrop squares without getting fucked up, or?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay, sounds good. We're gonna use one action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. God. Two actions. Jesus Christ, help me. There's so much stuff on the floor. 2 actions to get over here,
That's so cool.
and this is now my I'm going to target this boy. This ugly, awful, nasty boy.
Boys.
Boys.
Oh,
Is the
TM,
boys
TM,
looking
TM.
for beans?
And she's going to...
They are.
She's
They
just like,
literally are.
you can hear her just like, brrrr, like her feet are just going as she's running.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's gonna chuck her Mombele at the horde. They're not my targeted prey, so I get to go.
Boom! You hit
And
hard.
I hit with a crit,
You crit.
despite the not being my targeted prey. Wow.
We critting hard.
Go hit that for 28.
Swoosh! You come in and annihilate the rest of them.
Yes.
And that is my turn.
You all see the rest of the zombies begin to stop.
Oh.
They all stop, and you hear in the distance. You hear in the distance a horn.
Oh, fuck.
And as you hear the horn blare, you see all the zombies stop, turn around, and begin to head back. They all begin to shamble away.
Can I keep shooting at them as they're leaving?
You sure can. You're just taking shots as you can.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
you're getting headshots, body shots. You're getting a
Yeah,
kill streak. An
thanks.
airstrike comes in. You
Yeah,
know,
thank you. Yeah.
I was gonna say like
Until they're out
as
of range, yeah.
as that like 5 seconds pass, like Tellem will whip around, look at Beetle, like it's like Beetle the Leshys.
Can I apply medical aid to the plant?
you sure can. You want to
Oh,
rush up and
thank
do
God.
first aid?
Yep. I do.
Yes, yeah, it's basically delayed consequences. Like now, time catches up.
Yeah.
Okay, take that healing.
Unless she is healed.
Whew.
The horn blares again in the distance, and the fog dissipates. You're only left with the lights that Tellem has left. The Leshys uproot themselves, and the other one on the left side quickly rushes to the other one, and they hug.
Yeah.
You know, well, the other one's doting on the other one, just patting the wounded area. You know, just taking care of it.
Yeah.
But what you all
Babies.
see is a cart still on top of the rock, that hill. You see lights that are shining out of the cart. And the figure that's looking down at you all climbs back into the cart, closes the door, and just hear this horrific rooster sound as this chicken-like entity or so is pulling this cart.
Wait, how big is it?
It's pretty big.
A giant chicken?
And it carts away as the fog follows it.
Ugh.
And we'll see what happens in our next episode of Rotgoons.
Oh no!
It's a pretty good episode. I got to do 2 Mimi things.
You got to do cool things.
And I loved
So-
the karaoke at the start.
So is this episode gonna be named Plants vs Zombies?
Please,
To-
please,
to-
please,
to
please, please,
appeal the
please, please,
algorithm?
please, 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 please.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So with that, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Rotgoons. Remember, patreon.com or /narrative declaration. If you want to help support the show, YouTube, podcast versions, everything else, check the YouTube description and our website, narrative declaration.com. If you want to hear the rest of these Chuckle Goons, adventure through the lands, and of course do further in Kingmaker. But of course, you didn't know who they are, where they're from, where you can follow them on social media and their various streams and platforms. Starting off with Minerva.
Once again, hello, I am Minerva, aka Party Demoness. You can find me on all socials under that name: Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever you want to. You'll find me.
Second, we have Cabal.
Hello, I'm Cabal, Twitch's very own hooded horror host. You can find me at Cabal or at Cabal VT over on Twitter. And I am playing Tellem Shabura, our very own ghostly magus.
And then we have Froggy Lock.
Hi. That's it. That's the name. Like, if you're looking for me, that's the name. I stream, I do art, I play Beetle, and that is Froggy Lock, literally everywhere. Except for Blue Sky, I don't know what the heck that is.
Shut up.
Of course, we have SaltyJub.
My name is SaltyJub. I am the living entity version of the metal pipe hitting the floor sound. And I do funny art, which you can see here on Narrative Declaration and also over at the aforementioned Cabal. You can also find some of my stuff over at SaltyJub over on Twitter.
And of course, I've been your host and game master for the evening. I've been Zorn the Bear. You can catch my streams, obviously, at Zorn the Bear. And obviously, come say hi to us when we game master or host things here on Narrative Declaration. And with that, I hope you all had a lovely evening. Hope you guys had an amazing time with us today. And we will see you next episode. Love you all. Please be safe out there. And we'll see you next time. So long and farewell.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This truly was the eggplant.